Playoffs, baby. Zano family.
Hello, Rosen. Thank you. Just taking a quick look at the bracket. So the winner
of this game gets the wonderful privilege of taking on Bean in the quarterfinals next week. Safe to say, a tough matchup, but of course you have to win to get to the Bean. And Rarran actually had a little bit of success last playoffs taking on Bean. Edzy struggled in their season match against Bean, but I think both of these players have the wherewithal to take Bean to a game 5 where anything could happen. But today, our focus, Rarran, Edzy themselves. Rarran, Edzy is a really interesting matchup. Of course, all these first round matchups are going to be between two players who haven't played this season, Onyx versus Bloodstone. And with Rarran being very much a white stake player, Edzy being higher stakes, I'm curious to see where we go. Edzy, not really... I don't think we see any gold or orange. There could be no repeats of decks or stakes once one is selected as Yes, Rarran. I made a typo, which I do a lot. Let me fix it now. I made several typos. Once one is selected, you cannot. There we go. I don't think Edzy goes gold or orange. I think Edzy may try for purple, blue, and black. Of course, Edzy only gets to choose 2 of the games. No, Bean. You cannot do 5x Ghost White. I think Rarran is going to keep things white, red, and green with their choices. I do think the way we have set it up this season is peak. I think this is the best way to do deck and stake selection in a best of 5. Obviously, Major League Balatro, with all these people being creators, we have the time and ability to do best of 5s, which I definitely think is needed to truly find the winner in a Balatro multiplayer game, just because there's so much variation game to game. And that higher seed does matter. Rarran having it is going to get to choose game 5 if we go to a game 5, which means Edzy is only going to be able to force higher stakes in 2 out of the 5 matches. I think it is going to be really important for anyone in a lower seed position, well, I mean, of course it's very important. You have to, is taking one and hopefully one of the early games off your opponent, I think could really snowball in terms of their deck and stake selections. The rules are pretty similar to there's nothing that changes except how we select decks and stake. Yeah, Vaga's always mogging us. Maddie,
new meme in the Discord showing my love for MLBA less than 3.
Oh. Check it out. Oh, that's pretty good. If anyone wants to see it, you have to join the Discord. And then I'll post it for tomorrow. Did you want to do a 6-person stream together? It's 3 and 3, Bean. It's 3 and 3. I feel like having a 6-person stream together would be insane, but I'm down to try. Our chats the chat would be incoherent because there's 2 different casts going on, I think. It would be fun to do though, just to see the viewer count. We're definitely not doing 6 people in a voice. I think Bean's just asking for the stream together. Because we're going to have 2 booths. We're rotating who's in what booth all week long. Oh my god, did we just get to 1,000 people in the Discord? I think we did. No, we're at 997. Speedcasting. This booth, Max City, as you can see by the title, is going to be myself and Nandre and Doc. The other booth is Vagabond, Bean, and Cole. Tomorrow we're gonna switch things up. So, and you know, Thursday and Friday we'll switch things up. Oh my God, we got 1,000 people. Thank you so much. 1,000 people in my little Major League Balatro Zeno Discord. I'm gonna have to rebrand my own Discord to just like Major League Balatro Fan Club, I guess. No, for some reason it's just stuck on 999. I think people need to keep joining. Are we gonna be treated with a Bean Doc Zeno cast? Not one of the quarterfinals blood bursting. You will get a Doc Cole Bean cast tomorrow, though, which I think will be really good. Can we try the 6-person cast for the finals? Absolutely not. What we can do during the finals is have a main broadcast that's 3, and then we can have a side broadcast that has 6 people. Do like a watch party. Oh, by the way, chat, if you have a sub, you should join the Discord. You get access to some special Discord channels where we talk about life. El Guberino,
Damn,
thank
I was
you.
1002 big sad.
Amiga, thank you for the subscriptions. No, El Guberino, I don't know what you're talking about. You're 1,000. It's still 999. Doc, is Doc here? Is Doc gonna be actually streaming this one? Or is he just gonna be in the booth? You can put exclamation major if you need the links. Oh, the bracket you can find in our Discord. I'll put the bracket up again.
Playoffs time.
Below-C, thank you so much for the 3, yeah, for 4 straight months. When you all subscribe for multiple months at a time, it is so appreciated. But the way Twitch sends the notification gets confusing. Resubscribe for 3 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you so much, Below-C. I appreciate all the support.
It's not inclusive.
It's not inclusive.
Just like Zeno's channel, which is why I'm here trying to bring a more accepting and loving father figure role to this broadcast. While I am all about inclusivity, I wouldn't have pointed that out to you, chatter. I would have just given you the month for free. Zeno is exclusive, meaning you're not good enough for him.
I'll just it does make you think. You know, do you want the father who, you know, is always busy casting matches, or the father that comes back with rotisserie Costco chicken?
Father. I didn't have rotisserie chicken. I had fried chicken.
I know you had Jollibees.
It up. I went in hard on that project. I had a lot of fried chicken.
Every time we looked over.
Yeah, you guys are like, he has infinite consumables. It's true. I had a 6-piece bucket. They accidentally gave me 2 extra mashed potatoes, so I had 4 mashed potatoes and an ube pie.
Oh my God.
I didn't even eat all the chicken, too. I gave some of it to my girlfriend. She also got down with it. I should have had her play. Also, apparently, My jersey is supposed to be here today, so I might be able to put it on mid-match.
Don't say that. Don't put. Oh man.
I'm excited for it.
I would be excited too. I maybe a coyote keeps stealing your jersey.
That's what I really think is. Unironically, I think there is somebody who has figured out my address in the league and keeps trying to grab my jerseys. No, Chad, I put my shirt back on. This is serious business. It requires a shirt. For now.
Debatable, but yeah.
All right, so Zeno, question: do they have a required deck now?
No.
Format-wise?
No, the format is you get to choose both deck and stake in games 1, 3, and 5. If you're the higher stake, the lower stake or the lower seed player chooses games 2 and 4. So you get to choose both elements. There's no random. It's to give the higher seed a sizable advantage. And there's no repeats of any decks or stakes.
Interesting. So they're gonna have to play through almost all the stakes, but not all the decks. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. If we get to a game 5, there's only 3 stakes we wouldn't have played at that point.
Very interesting. I wonder who that. I think oddly that might give a slight advantage to Rarran, because I feel like Edzy's such a gold stake spammer, you know?
I actually don't think Edzy's gonna take Rarran to gold stake. I think it's gonna be like purple and blue. Hello, Doc.
Hello, Doctor.
Wow. It's basically I get.
Do you have thoughts on this? Do you have any predictions?
Predictions?
We just went over the format change. We're trying to see if we think anybody's has an advantage due to the change in formats.
I'm thinking 3-2 in Edzy's favor.
Oh, you want the full trip, huh?
Yeah, wait, are we playing 5 games or are we playing 3 games? I forgot.
It's 5. It's best of 5.
Oh,
We're here for the long haul.
God. Okay. So actually what I meant was 3-0, quick 3-0.
You can't go back on it now. You already put it out in the world.
It's
the
gonna be
already there. You screwed us, man. We're getting to 5 games.
It's gonna be 5 games, last life every single game, idle game every single game, no skips.
Oh, Vagabond every game. Vagabond Brainstorm.
Okay, don't put that out in the world, please.
Vagabond Brainstorm, and it's only gonna print tower cards. You know? That'll be something.
But yeah, I think Edzy a little bit more experienced on the higher stakes, but the thing is, gold and orange stakes. I think Edzy. This is good. There's a lot of things. I think Edzy thinks he has an advantage in this game, and when you feel that way, oftentimes you don't want to do gold and orange because it introduces too much variance.
Well, that's what I tell people, but that's not necessarily how people act.
That's very true.
Because some people feel that their advantage is on the higher stakes, and so want to take their opponent to that unfamiliar ground, where that may be to their disadvantage, but that's what they do anyway.
We're starting off with Ghost White from Rarran, a classic.
Ghost White. Well, I think there's an element in the drafting here that is really interesting, is that you probably, at least if I'm going against Edzy, my thought process is I want to take Edzy's comfort decks on the less familiar stakes. Yeah, so lower stuff. So the Magics, the Zodiacs, the Ghost, all that stuff, I feel like Magics. You gotta take it there.
No, a great example would be if you're playing Bean, but Bean has the higher seed for everybody with their score.
Yeah.
I would love to take him to like Ghost Gold Stake so we can't play Ghost White. But here we go. There's a coupon tag. Doc, I would love to hear your unfiltered thoughts about coupon tag. Granted, it is White Stake.
Dookie.
Yeah, all right.
Every steak dookie. Different flavors of dookie.
Some have corn, some don't. But either way, it's still good. Tastes like shit.
I actually think it's so specific on red steak where you don't get a small blind reward, but there's no eternals or tags or anything, and it's still early. I don't mind.
Well, didn't we cast a game, Zeno, where it actually was really good for value?
Yes.
Was it an Anaglyph game? Was that what it was?
It was something like that, but someone took a coupon tag, and I believe they had like 2 mega pack, or they had the regular pack, a mega pack, 2 rare jokers. It was insane. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. But credit card, a holographic credit card
This
at
is
that.
a top shop right here. You got the Overstock you want to plan for. You got a Buffoon Peg. You got the Arcana. The credit card kind of makes it easy.
And Edzy's gonna rip it here. I'm a little surprised. I thought maybe we just saved that.
You kind of want to.
Rare
You're gonna get what, 2 free rerolls there for shop, and you're gonna get Rocket, which isn't terrible.
So,
No.
I mean, this is something that we see players do in multiplayer in general, is this sort of like early re-rolling, so you're not worrying too much about the first points of interest, but if you re-roll one more time than your opponent, maybe whatever value generators show up 1 round earlier for you, and that can be similar to having interest. And so here we're seeing Overstock, and then we're getting the Rocket right away. So it did cost us money in the short term, but we're having that Rocket for an extra round. And whatever jokers show up in the next shop, we're also getting those 1 round early as well.
That is true, yeah.
This is an interesting little piece of divergence as well, as Rarran's gonna pop the Sun to 1-shot here. And as he's going to hold on to this, you potentially are going to bring this into the PvP to set up some kind of flush house, straight flush moment. But it's in the shop. It's there. And it's the Vagabond credit card combo. This is so... I'll tell you this, no matter what, I'm going to a movie at 7 p.m. I got to make this movie. It's a big deal. All right. If we get 5 games of Vagabond, something's up. Something's in the water.
I mean, this is the perfect combo here. Perfect setup for the Vagabond. If it's not already strong, we have the Rocket. So even if you go low on money, you still get that money back at the end of the round. We've got the holographic, which is not crazy powerful, but it does mean that you're winning in one hand. So I think from Rarran here, a little bit wasted the Sun card. Maybe we didn't need that in order to one-shot with the holographic. And then now with the Vagabond, okay, we can play a little bit risky, I guess. Playing into that final hand and winning by just the merits of the holographic.
Yeah.
This is going to make the deck fixing really strong, too.
I tend to agree. I do think one small divergence here is Rarran, because they used the Sun earlier to one-shot in the big blind because they both got bad draws, or both didn't go for a 2-pair, which I think you could have. But regardless, got that purple seal by opening up the standard pack. I think if we can start building into that purple seal glass early, it may allow Rarran to get out of Vagabond more quickly, which I always think the quicker you can get out of Vagabond, the better. But like you said, Doc, a Rocket and a credit card is a pretty great combo to have if you are going to Vagabond.
That's a good reason to stay in the Vagabond for longer.
Yeah.
Agree,
more purple seal glass.
Do y'all think... So how does the Vagabond Tarot generation work? Is that also on a queue?
It is.
It must be, right?
Anti-based.
It's anti-based, so that's something that we also going to have to look out for here, because get a couple Justice, Death Fool combos going. Like, honestly, what I feel right now is going to be the thing that is going to separate our 2 players here early is going to be who's better at their deck manipulation early, because the path is very, very similar right now. We already see some 2s getting eliminated. You're missing out on a Wii out. You're missing out maybe on a hack play there. Like, I'm always looking in my deck manipulation. The first cards I'm looking to get rid of are generally 9s, 7s, and aces. Those are my least favorite to play around. I don't know if y'all have any insight onto that, but I like to leave my hack cards, my face cards, my 8s, and my 6s for 6 cents and oops.
I generally agree, but I've moved to not really caring about hack cards very often because it's so rare to get a hack seed because of Photo Chad. But if I can help it, yeah. Definitely 9s and 7s. Aces are nice because you can play them to get rid of glass face cards, if that makes sense.
Yep.
But yeah, both of these players on the 45, 44 cards. It's going to be a long game, but plenty of deck manipulation. I would not be shocked if this can go back and forth a couple rounds to see perfect decks by the end of it. Both of them building in the queens, which is... I never do
mistake
it.
we've seen Rarran make in the past is you just force kings, even though it doesn't necessarily make sense to. Like you start with a jack and you force it into a king, you know, on that off chance that you get the baron. You know, I like seeing a little bit of restraint here. We start with that purple seal queen, and with the purple seal queen for Rarran, okay, now it makes sense to make more queens instead of forcing them into kings.
That's fair enough.
Roman Deja Vu in the shop here. Why did Edzy not see Deja Vu?
He did. He already put it on a queen. He grabbed it and put it on a queen in this pack. But now, Rarran gain... Oh, he's going to be able to put it on a jack and then strengthen that jack.
This purple seal is going to be Rarran advantage here. We did see already get some tarot cards out of it in the previous ante and ante one.
And that is a separate queue, that purple seal queue. So it could be the one that has a justice in it.
I wish we saw Rarran hold on to this hermit a little bit longer. We have all of these lucky cards in the deck, and so we have 2 consumable slots, so we can use those slots. We don't need to be holding on to this world card. We can try to get the money at the end of the round and then use the hermit to get that $20 rather than just selling it for $1.
Yeah. Rarran also is going to opt to skip Showman here, which I don't know how that works in multiplayer, but
it can lead...
could be big divergence, maybe.
It can, and maybe even... We'll probably even see a divergence a little bit in tarots, because there's no more tarot blocking for Edzy. But I completely agree with Doc's point.
The sock in the shop! Whoa.
And Rarran is going to see that. It's right there. Oh, and a gold seal queen in the pack. Oh my god. I was wrong. It is definitely a queen seed.
Okay.
If Rarran holds on to this fool, he's going to be able to fool the justice, and he's going to have a big advantage in the PvP.
I'm pretty sure he's going to. I don't know what he'd pop it for.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to pop it.
Rarran trying to decide 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind. 5 of a kind, you unlock the 5 of a kind, which allows you to start leveling it, but then it potentially slows you down from leveling up your flush 5 later. I like leveling it up early.
I do too. I'm with you. Even a deck like this, which we're gonna get fixed into a flush 5 very quickly, it's such a small percentage of planet cards that you're adding in the 5 of a kind that I don't like.
Yeah, the difference between 10 planets versus 11 planets, not that big a deal. Also, on the ghost deck on white stake, we have access to blue seals potentially.
I think I want to see these decks again too. I want to see who's... It seems like, based on observation, I think Rarran is probably a little bit stronger in setup here for this PvP, especially now picking up this this chip gen with the 3 of a kind. If you can hit this 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind queen setup, you're probably taking this.
Not only that, but we have 4 lucky cards, so Rarran he's not going to open the pack though and misses out on a gold seal queen, which is going to be money for Edzy. All right, let's listen.
That's gonna be a big deal.
Yeah. Especially with the aggressive econ moment here.
Dude. Listen, I'm just gonna put it straight with you, okay? The mafia's after me.
The mafia's after
they're gonna break my legs, and I don't really know what to do. You have any advice?
No. But hold on, I have to ask you this question because you don't understand. While you were asking questions to all of your competitors in the Bloodstone division, all MLBA, like early on, I thought of these questions to ask you, and
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I play them in playoffs, so these are just gonna fall away.
Okay.
But okay, yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, go for it. Go.
Okay, imagine you're alone in the woods. Would you rather meet a man, coyote, or a bear?
Alone in the woods? What time of the day is it?
There's no I guess let's say afternoon to evening time.
Alone in the woods.
The vagabond
Man.
seed, you're killing me, Edzy. You're killing me.
Oh, the coyote.
But it's not a coyote, it's a man coyote.
Is it Doc Spector?
Is he a man coyote?
Well, I mean, it depends on what avatar he's using.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Hold on, sorry, I gotta. Give me 1 sec. Oh, hold on.
All right, I'll note that down. I'll note that down.
Okay.
It's
Wait,
like
what were you gonna pick? What were you gonna pick?
Well, I mean, me personally, I think when this discussion was making the rounds like on the internet before, I
Yeah.
could understand why women would maybe choose the bear over a man, and I can understand like the stigma of the man-woman dynamic and why they would lead them to that decision. But I feel like if I see a bear, I don't know what to do, and
That's fair.
if it chases me, I'm going to die. So I think I would still choose the man.
I mean, like, is the man aggressive? Is the interesting thing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I mean, the question when it was asked on the internet was it had no like qualification, like no specific.
Oh, okay. No, I mean, if I feel like I'm threatened, it's the coyote, but on average, it's probably the man because at least I can interact with him, and have a conversation. I feel like most of the time, I feel like the average human being is not going to be as aggressive as the average animal.
Makes sense.
But I tell you what, it's never the bear.
Makes sense.
Why does everyone hate Balenos?
How was your ante, by the way? I didn't ask. Was it good?
It was really good. In fact, it is so good that I feel like I'm way ahead of you.
Oh, he's gonna
Okay,
be.
let's go.
Oh no, Edzy crash out is coming.
sorry.
Kind of fucked up, no?
I'm speaking the truth from the heart,
Whatever you say.
Well, I mean,
Ooh,
you've had an amazing.
not popping this
actually, you had an
justice.
amazing- Did the glass break?
Maybe. You could say it shattered my expectations.
Oh, you almost see Alice gave it away. Is not gonna play it, huh?
No, he realizes that he can't win. I mean,
All right.
Yeah.
I don't. Now I no longer think that I had such a much better ante than you.
Well, we'll see. Maybe you did. I don't know.
all right, Rarran's gonna take this. And Doc, I saw you wrote in chat, and I agree. Showman, like, you want Showman for more photo chads. I mean, really, or like an extra. I mean, rarely maybe an extra sock or something, but we don't have much money to utilize as Showman. So if anything, it just forces us to get worse tarots. Or I guess
It's just bad. It's not good in multiplayer generally, I would say, versus when you're playing in a regular run.
Makes your Arcana packs worse
Yeah.
in a meaningful way.
And because you don't have the part about multiplayer is you're on a timer much shorter than a single player run. You're not gonna get on average much better value out of Showman.
If we see something like a rebate, I just don't see either player getting out of Vagabond soon. But for some reason, we had enough econ that it starts to snowball. All of a sudden, Showman becomes good. But it's just taking up a Joker slot right now.
Yeah.
And like, we actively
Red Seal
bad
Jack?
for those Arcana. Yeah, Red Seal Jack. I think Rarran also grabbed it. It's just one strength away and does allow us to glass one of the Red Seals without the fear that we won't have one going forward.
It's a Mind Baron seed. I can feel it in my bones. It's been too long. I need this. I need the
Rarran
Mind
skipped it.
Baron.
So another important divergence here, Rarran chose to use the Justice right away and actually had a full advantage, so was able to use Justice twice, and that's how Rarran was able to win the first PvP there. Edzy choosing to hold on to the Justice card did have the opportunity to maybe use it at the end there, but decided not to. Decided to hold it for the red seal. Maybe okay. Now the pressure's on Rarran to find a different justice card for that red seal. Maybe Vagabond is the way that we get there, or maybe we don't need it right away. We've seen plenty of these games where that early red seal lucky card that can be a lot of momentum, a lot of economy, and then you can sort out your glass cards later. Especially with taking this first life here, we have more time to catch up.
I don't like though Rarran skipping the extra red seal jack.
I don't either.
I think a second red seal would be good, especially Rarran got the strength card right away, and then you can do one side lucky, one side glass, or you could do one side glass, one side sometimes red
Edzy
gold can be good
too.
as well.
I feel like I'm in fantasy land. Like it's just an extra red seal. It's exactly what you're saying, Doc. Is all of a sudden I can glass that jack. And that could be my early glass while we make money on these queens.
Edzy is going to throw this justice out on that queen now, that red seal queen, preemptively, which there's a little interesting dynamic there too. Like you could leave it as a lucky card and farm it a little bit. Or do you want to set it up right now, get rid of that justice out of your hand so you have the opportunity to roll into more justices? I think generally I want more chances to roll more glass cards, but I don't know. This is a very tough to navigate seed because this is like a sticky situation that I feel like you don't find yourself generally in multiplayer. Like this early Vagabond play with the credit card kind of threw everyone for a loop. Or at least it did for me. I'm spinning.
Well, I mean, especially if you have purple seals. I mean, Doc and I had a game in our game, I think it was game 2, where it was an early Vagabond, and I was just deathing all the purple seals, and immediately when I was giving golden ticket, I was out of Vagabond. I don't think, especially on white stake, it's tough. It's not that needed, but it can give you the tempo win.
Rarran does get the justice card for the red seal. Off that Vagabond, just like we thought.
Big. And right now, I think Rarran is a little bit ahead on glass, just one ahead, right? But Edzy does have the red seal glass, which if we do find, Photo Chad,
a fool,
or hanging graph, if you're fancy, then Edzy will be slightly ahead.
Interesting note here is Edzy, when you pass up that red seal that we talked at length about, did pick up a blue seal. Now that if we can be up by like 3 or 4 flush 5 levels, that makes up for a glass card, more than a glass card, like 2 glass cards. So I'm really curious to see if that works out for Edzy here. But the key is we have not deathed the red seal glass yet. We're about to head into PvP, so I don't think Edzy's ever going to risk it. And I don't know if the levels are enough to make up for 4 or so glass cards.
Hey, you still got to draw them.
Yeah. We do have
Bean. Trying to decide, use Fool on Justice or save Fool, Hope for Death. I think Hope for Death is maybe a little bit greedy, and I like using the Fool here when we have Vagabond to make better use of our slots.
Yeah, I think if you don't have Vagabond, you can maybe go greedier, but you're just printing out tarot. I think you gotta just be official. It's just gonna pop the Empress though. He's gonna go greed mode.
I don't like that play. Because you really want to just play as many glasses. Yeah.
I mean, Fool on the Hung Man, that's a move that I enjoy a lot.
That's true too.
Enjoy it, but I think especially with Bean heading into this PvP, I'd much rather have the extra glass.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Just rewarded. Forget it. We could glass our purple
there.
Never punish. Never punish. It's gonna still fool the Hangman.
So this is a move we talk about every once in a while, is the glass on the purple seal. You want to be, if you have death, the best thing that you can copy is your red glass card. But secondarily, you want to copy your purple seals because that's going to give you more tarot cards to get more death cards. And so turning those purple seals into glass first can be very powerful.
we're seeing a really interesting move here from Rarran, and this is like, it's a little bit of where the spawn of the smiley faces in the chat come from, where we're grabbing this erosion, but kind of what for? Is the question. Let's listen in. We'll talk about it after.
Seed. I don't know if you're feeling the same way.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
I'm having a blast.
Also,
Let me give you one of these.
Oh, should have kept the fool, Doc.
I'm sure where to put my magician.
Don't worry, there's one on that purple seal. I can feel it in my butt.
Interesting.
That's always the
That's
struggle,
pretty
man.
good.
I meant a hangman in my butt.
That's where hungmen like
I have
to hang
another
out.
question, by the way.
What's up?
Sorry. I get this.
Lay him on me.
All right, this is an even more.
Wow!
Okay. Imagine you're alone in the woods
Okay.
and you're riding on a trolley.
Trolley?
In front of the trolley is a bear tied to the track.
Okay.
You can switch the track, but then it'll divert onto a secondary track that has a man and a coyote tied to it. Note that if you stay on the bear track, it'll collide and derail, which won't harm you, but will kill 2 colleagues that you're not that close to who are riding. I've been thinking about this question all.
See, I mean, the obvious decision there was the bear until you brought up the stipulation at the end.
Yeah, of course. That's what makes it a little hard.
That's just messed up, no? I mean, that's a. What did I just listen to? I think. Hold on, sorry. Let me one second if you don't mind. Hold on. I gotta really ask myself how many points you're putting up here. How many points you putting up here?
Edzy may not
I would
draw.
guess, I'll be a little bit candid with you. I would guess that it's gonna be a lot, unless I miss my draw, in which case it's gonna be a little bit less. But
Oh.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a lot.
Okay. I just get beated or not? What can I just look at?
I just checked the math. I believe it is 0.2% to double death there.
Probably better like this, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's 1 in 22.
Probably problem's a difficult conundrum, right?
Yeah.
I feel like there is no right answer.
You don't have to worry about the trolley problem. It's more of a thought exercise. You don't need to.
Not playing a flush 5 here
reveal
though
that
for
you would
Edzy
rather
make
kill 2 of your colleagues than
cost him. I think
just a
it's
random man
better
with a
than the
coyote.
glass is to play the 2 luckies in the
You
front.
don't
But
have
with
to
like
the
have
the
flush 5
conversation then ends up being like, if I touch if I swapped the track, right? And am I committing murder because I actually interfered?
That's up for the
Should take these guys to
the
a
Parks
philosophy
and
class.
Wildlife Committee to decide.
Okay, fair enough.
You did make a con reference the other day.
Yeah, in a Kierkegaard.
We don't talk about him.
I love Kierkegaard. All right, let's see what this
Big,
is.
big beef. And another death.
Holy.
And I think only lost 1 glass.
Well, Rarran's gonna get that death here. They're in the same exact spots on the Vagabond queue, I believe.
Question ends up being, how bad was that?
Is gonna
hand for you?
send it?
I think you. I
How
think
bad
he-
is this
he
gonna
has
be
it.
for me?
I
if
won't
do
tell you
this?
how crunchy it was.
5 glass,
It's like
plus
what
5,
is it?
probably.
Schrodinger's crunchy.
All right, hold on.
Put 5
Schrodinger's crunchy.
How many of them broke?
Question.
Yeah, and the erosion helps here too.
Holy moly.
The erosion doesn't help.
Alright,
I mean, that
alright.
was gonna
Alright.
be. Oh, we don't get the
I'll see you
death. I
later.
guess we're 1 behind. Oh, but well, Edzy's about to get this on the shot because of Showman. I don't like
Wow.
erosion here. It did cause turn order, but I really liked the $5, $7 rocket that it's now at. And the only thing that erosion did was give us turn order. It felt like a little bit of an expensive play by Rarran. I don't know, Doc, your thoughts?
I think the turn order was not irrelevant. I think it ended up not mattering here, but it could have. So,
Could have.
there Rarran gets to see his opponent's hand, and maybe doesn't have 100% confidence that they can beat that, but they send it anyway. And you would at least have that information with erosion, whereas if you didn't have erosion, you wouldn't have that information.
Yeah, this is valid. But Edzy is going to start really surpassing Rarran here. We're going to have 4 red seal glass to 2 after this blind. If not even more. Well, after this blind, there's a death in the pack. He's got full 5.
That's crazy.
Would you wait? Someone screenshot the doc saying Showman's poopy here. He didn't read the seed, obviously.
Somebody make a meme of Showman taking a poop on Doc. Someone make a meme of that.
Did the idol hit?
That Showman, we all look like fools, also idle in the shop. This is a really precarious situation for Rarran, I feel like now. Right?
Well, we have
like,
lots of time.
Get out. You do. You have a lot of time. You're going to get some comeback gold. If you can find a really strong econ angle, I think that could be helpful. But there's a lot of deck fixing still to be had for Edzy too, because the pressure is as much time as Rarran has, Edzy's going to have that time too. You know, and it's not like the show is going anywhere.
I was going to say, this idol's a lot better for Rarran, who's on 4 lives. And it kind of evens out the red seal glass difference if you don't get it. It's either like, if your idol hits, you play that glass and there's a big chance you beat Edzy. Of course, they both could hit. Or if it doesn't hit, we get a saver glass and not break it.
If the queue is kind, Edzy's in a good spot. If the queue is brutal, that sucks.
Yeah, because it's going to be a really tough decision for Edzy on 2 lives. Like, okay, if my idol didn't hit, do I play them all? Like, it may even cost Edzy a life where he could have won in a round. But we'll get there when we get there.
I also have a general rule of thumb in these matches. I don't know if you two agree with this, but it's called the rule of hand sniffing. And I feel like generally when a player smells their hand more and more, they are actually falling farther and farther behind in the mental game. And I've seen a lot full index, maybe even some wedding and middle finger sniffing from Rarran over there. And Edzy is as stoic can get. The philosopher, you know, all the way down to the wire, carved in marble.
I mean, we're halfway through game 1, maybe not even halfway through, and we're already seeing that fatigue setting in. That is the power that Vagabond has over people.
Yeah. You just see that bum fuck and you go, God damn, I'm stuck. I can't get around him. I can't go under. I can't go over. I'm stuck with him. But, you know, in some ways, I feel like Edzy is happy about the unhoused here. You know, has gotten away with a lot of good stuff from taking your bum to the Magic Castle might actually be the move, it seems, with this Showman Vagabond combo. Full justice up top for Edzy here too. The rich get richer.
I like this loyalty card.
I do too, especially with that bean almost dying. It's kind of an annoying card to play around, but you still gotta play around it, you know? I played a game against
We don't like the loyalty card.
You
I
don't?
think you want the 2 hand size so that you can do better Vagabond value. I think it is awkward trying to hold on to, for example, like the red glass card. You want to hold it in hand in case you get a death card, but also you want to discard it so that it doesn't break. And then also you want to draw into your lucky cards so that you're getting maximum value at the end of the round. And that's really awkward to do at the same time as trying to draw into your purple seals if you have 2 less hand size.
Well, we don't have to worry about Vagabond Doc because Rarran accidentally sold a tarot card and is above $4. He is very upset, understandably so. I guess this allows Rarran just play random lucky cards. If we can get $20 hits, it's not the end of the world that we lost the Vagabond value. It's obviously not good, but especially with the Hermit up top, there you go. All of a sudden, you feel a lot better about that mistake.
You feel like, honestly, really good. This is going to give you a chance to get some major divergence in the shop, potentially, because you're going to get deeper rolls. You're also going to get extra 20 off that Hermit, too.
Especially
Well, remember, Rarran didn't take the gold seal.
Yeah.
And also, Rarran doesn't know if Edzy's still on the Vagabond or sort of how deep in the lucky cards
Yeah.
Edzy is.
You just gotta go with your gut. You gotta get the read.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see all 5 fingers fully in the nostrils here in a second.
Perhaps a pig nose moment here. Scary face, foil scary face, my beautiful scary face. I think it's my most bought card this season.
Rarran bottom decking the purple seals again. Holding on to those queens, wanting to save them for the end of the round, but not having that hand size.
Yeah.
Also gonna play a glass because would need. I think we just need a lucky hit to get out, but
at this
Wouldn't have
point,
gotten it.
with access to the red glass, maybe the other
Don't
glass
care.
cards don't matter as much.
Yep,
Yeah.
totally understandable. No
It
idle
only
hit.
takes a hand of 5 to win a round. To win a
Isn't
PvP.
a deep roll here too. 70 gold. Thinking about selling?
He's excited. The fortune teller again is gonna do the thing of allowing turn order, but that's all it does. And I like this lucky cat
I do
over
like a lucky cat.
the fortune teller for now.
El gato.
It can actually be a 2x for this PvP if we play the luckies first.
7 of spades idle for Rarran, 6 of spades for Edzy.
Mm-hmm. Both players have. I mean, we have 4 6s, 3 7s in our deck for Edzy. So
There's an acro as well.
yeah.
But
Another
acro
deja
and
vu.
Loyalty card is kind of a pain in the ass to play around optimally.
Yeah, as much of a non-believer I am in this loyalty card, it is awkward with the Vagabond. So selling out of the Vagabond does make it easier for us to access that loyalty card if that's the thing that we want to go for.
I think the loyalty card goes here for rebate, and you just play down to the final hand for acro.
Yeah.
Especially
we-
if you're out of Vagabond.
We do have access to an extra discard, but we still need to draw. We only have 5 glass cards in the deck. We need to draw all 5.
Yep.
And maybe that's something that you can't reasonably do in the first hand.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if Edzy doesn't draw 5 glass here, I mean, I feel like you got to get a tempo win for Rarran because it's gonna fall behind here. No, am I reading this wrong? I know that Edzy's down 2 lives here, but I still feel like Edzy's really far ahead going into this PvP.
Really far ahead. A lot of lucky death rips from that jump.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's
Listen in.
What's so funny?
Oh, I was gonna draw all those reds early too.
How you doing? Sorry, I'm
down
so
2 lives, so I'm doing bad.
I'm so locked in. Like I'm like barely speaking through these blinds. Like I'm so locked in, and then this first thing you say to me is "Welcome to the Thunderdome." Like I'm can't break my composure like that. Okay.
Just discard. Okay.
He got it.
Good
Ooh, turn
comment
order
from YouTube
forced.
chat.
Only
Edzy's
24? Embarrassing.
deck
I know.
is
I
7
mean,
cards bigger.
Not to call you
I'm
out or anything.
disgusting. No, like that's. Okay, hold on. Yeah, my chat's probably like, "What is going on today? Why is he so quiet?" Like,
Not really getting rebate
my back
value
kind of
here
wrong,
yet,
but
I
it's
don't
okay.
think. No.
Yeah.
It was a bad rebate hit. We only have like a 3 in the deck.
Oh my lord, and Edzy pulls it all.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pretty delicious. Oh, and is gonna get to steal the
that's a big deal for
the
me.
blue seal. You love to see that.
All right. That's all I can do.
See how many
I
breaks we
think
get here,
scored a
because it could be
unit last
critical that
round,
Rarran
so.
doesn't play.
Just one and got a
Last
death.
round, actually.
Okay, so that makes me believe that you hit an
Crazy.
idol.
These
can't
deaths have been so value.
That's what that tells me, though. I think with my current setup, I don't beat the idle hand.
As he's like Oppenheimer over there, I am become death.
Also, Edzy
Destroyer
tried
of glass.
What
so
jokers
hard
have
to
up
not
there?
give away if idle hit or not.
Yeah.
Like five, honestly, 5 pretty good ones.
Mine are alright. I think my my 5th one I think I could swap out for something else, but I don't see the like I haven't seen
point?
the time to swap it out.
Yeah, you know, I get you.
These
Sometimes
rookie legummers.
I think you get your idle.
Wow. Well, lucky procs
okay.
on
GG?
Rarran side.
All right, I'll see you in the next
A lot
one.
of gold.
Another one?
So
will
quick
s-
debrief here. Rarran only down 1 red seal there, right? So
Yeah.
he picks up Deja Vu from the shop, is able to make another red seal, is only down 1. Being only down 1, that's only a ×2 difference. So you can make that up with a steel card. You can make that up with the acrobat. I think the bigger divergence here is going to be the flush 5 levels. Rarran doesn't have access to as many as Edzy because Edzy has been using the blue seals. You don't need a lot of levels, but if you're 3 or 4 levels ahead of your opponent, that can be a ×2 or sometimes as much as a ×3 difference. So also Rarran is up on lives, has time to catch back up. So there's sort of an upper limit on how many red glass cards that you can make in total. And so once your deck has 7 or 8 of those, then that's it, right? So I think Rarran is not that far from catching up that way, but I think the hand levels, the flush 5 levels, are going to hold him back. Maybe getting the lucky money here is how he's able to catch up with maybe some joker that Edzy doesn't get access to.
We're also going to have a lot of rebate value, especially this specific blind with it on queens. I will note, we didn't take the Wraith, which is a gamble on Rarran's side, and it hits baseball card for Edzy. So working out for Rarran.
And I definitely knew I was muted that entire time.
Welcome back, big dog. How's
This
it smelling over there?
This baseball card out of the Wraith is pretty juicy.
Well,
It's definitely not god tier roll, but it's definitely better than doo-doo butt.
It matters in the way that if we do end up in the blind with these same jokers, it cancels out the acrobat, which is, these players are very, very close, so that thin margin matters. I will say, Edzy losing, though, the rocket, if we don't get lucky hits, we're not going to be able to roll at all in this.
Yeah. What was the tarot again?
Tarot?
I'd also like to point out...
The voucher. What was the voucher?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rarran has spent $100 more than Edzy, so it's $250 to $350, and then Rarran also still has $50 in the bank here. Combination more lucky money and then also the rebate money.
Yep.
You get 3 procs, I think, there on the lucky cat too.
No, it was the. There's golden ticket. You could. We only have 1 gold card. Maybe rebate's just better. Here's the golden ticket, but we only have 1 gold card.
Yeah, but golden ticket's worth $20. You take it, you get $20 instantly. With 2 gold cards, that's it.
Hey, I mean, you outpaced me with rebate over golden ticket in our game, but that was a perfect deck, so it's a little different.
Yeah. Rarran does not have the gold seal that Edzy has, but does have access to 2 purple seals.
Yes. It also had, from the get-go, twice the amount of lucky, so we're just way farther in the lucky queue. Edzy's gonna start getting $20 hits, but it might start next ante.
Isn't really too far behind in the gold or the glass cards either here too. Only 2 behind, and Edzy's gonna lose 1 there too.
It's all about the red seal glass right now. We're up 1.
Yeah.
No, actually, we're tied in red seal glass because Edzy has a red seal chariot. So
Yeah. Gotta keep an eye on these idle hits too. With all this deck manipulation, who knows what card has been switched over.
Yeah, Edzy had the Queen of Hearts for the small blind there. Obviously, you're not going to skip 2 rounds. So okay, we're gonna play it out, and then now we've got I think 6 of diamonds for Edzy, 8 of hearts for Rarran.
I think Edzy skips if we're on 1 life, but I think on 2 lives you can afford to, especially with Vagabond.
It's an interesting dilemma. I feel like you can't because of the Vagabond, right? You just have to do it, but when you have your idle hit, it just feels so bad not getting into the PvP with it. I guess Edzy's deck is generally weighted pretty well to the queens, but it's tough. It's white stake too, so there's not a lot less pressure on the later shops.
Edzy has 8 more cards in his deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many of those are queens?
I have to
Just
look at
none? Yeah. These lucky cards have been pretty fruitful for Rarran.
Still
But
no
these
money.
deep rolls haven't really given anything juicy yet.
Well, I mean, we're looking mainly for Chad, Photo, Dusk, Seltzer. There's
2
not
hearts idle for both players.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh, and Immolate. It's gonna be hard to utilize.
Is
but-
it though?
I mean, you could hold
Yeah.
it.
You don't use it in the PvP, but you could grab it and easily bring that into the next round.
No, absolutely. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. It's still fantastic. It's just it's gonna be if we drive in 1 red seal glass right away, we can't use it in this PvP.
It's a little awkward for the PvP, but
That-
cryptid in shop is really nice.
Has put Rarran in a really, really, really good spot, I think.
Yeah, that's big for Rarran.
Please stop
I
taking
mean,
this
that's what we're seeing erosion once again.
instead of mail-in rebate. That I think is quite a big mistake for Rarran. We also don't have
this-
a red seal steal to cryptid for the scoring hand. But let's listen. Let's see how it works. Probably just do glass.
Yo, I got incredibly bad news for you.
What is that supposed to mean?
Exodia has hit the building.
I still don't know what that means.
That means I'd be careful.
Good score.
Discarding the 1 red seal is really smart from Rarran here. Knows he has access to more, just enough that as long as you have 3, you can use cryptid, make 5.
Oh, that's a pretty good score too.
That's bad for Rarran to draw all the steel right away, though.
Yeah, you hate to see that, but you still have 3 discards. I think you're probably fine. Yeah, and there you go.
I mean, Rarran on 28 cards compared to Edzy's 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We talked about those full hangmans earlier, but they're really paying dividends right now.
I was wrong. What's new?
You just don't hanging out. You're not hanging out with enough hangmen, bro.
I know.
That's why Doc and I are here. Up in your numbers, up in your quota.
Oh my god. Oh.
He's got the hand.
Wow.
Fine.
He's gonna
I
send him
only
to the
slightly
Shadow Realm.
misplayed.
Edgy
One
misplayed,
diamond.
so we're not going to get full
Don't
steel
worry about it.
or red seal steel.
Okay.
I think. What
Don't
level are we
worry
on?
about it.
6? Oh man, I don't know.
Level 6 flush 5 is really scary here.
Wait, what is Rarran doing?
Only slightly missed.
No, we're not getting rid of our steel, right?
Wait, you don't have to play it, Rarran. You don't have to play it. Wait. Okay. Oh,
He just.
goodbye to the steel.
If we lose this, was that 2 or 3 steel he just discarded for no reason?
Those two.
So if we lose by 2.25, we know why. I think the cat.
Wait,
and
maybe
acrobat.
3 he discarded.
I think he discarded 3.
You got that?
He lost because of it.
Yes, I do not.
Oh no.
Damn. All right.
I mean,
Good luck.
this kind of goes back to what
Stealing.
Doc, you said it earlier. Like, it's not even a joke. Vagabond does cause fatigue while you're playing, and to have this in the first game of Best of 5 is brutal. And I imagine Rarran just I can't begin to comprehend what we would be discarding for, to be completely honest. But
Maybe he was thinking about getting more rocks for Cat or something. I don't know if there were more hands left there.
there was
or
no,
what.
yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes you just listen. You don't play optimally when you're playing in the league. It just doesn't happen. You're not gonna make the optimal decision all the way down. It's more about figuring out when you make a mistake, how to get back in line, than it is about playing optimally the entire time. Because I think that also too contributes to fatigue a lot. Is if you're trying to be super locked in every time, every hand. It's just too long. It requires a lot of focus. I'm not Magnus Carlsen. You know, I can't
Yeah,
do
there's a
it.
lot of little things like Rarran has the bean, can open the Arcana pack with the bean and get to see 5 more cards.
Yeah.
Before taking the business card there. There's, okay, you want to re-roll for potentially pick up some tarot cards before opening the Arcana pack, but if we already have death, that means we can't re-roll into another death. So for me, it's open the Arcana pack, use the death right away, and then we can re-roll for more tarot cards after that. I don't like to re-roll if I'm holding death.
Yeah. It's a good rule of thumb.
Obviously not something Edzy has to worry about, but
Because Edzy doesn't have thumbs. As far as I know, I've never seen him. This judgment has blueprint, by the way. Don't sell it, Rarran.
we're not getting anything. We're not. The only person who's ripping this judgment somehow is C-Dubs. I was scrimming against him, and the amount of judgments he's able to rip is incredible. I have no idea how he does it.
I don't know. I'm not opposed to pulling it out here. I mean, business card is good for sure, especially with the re-triggers, but
It's our only money.
yeah, I mean, it's your only guarantee.
GG.
So many ways.
It didn't matter. Forget it.
No way.
Forget it. It never mattered. Someone's gonna screen, like, how many memes are we gonna have the doc saying
He's
Showman's
doing the
poo-poo?
evil laugh. He's doing the anime evil villain laugh.
Even with the hands on the head too.
That's criminal.
Oh,
in
we're gonna
one
see
shop-
5 finger sniffs. That's a
Shop
crazy
with
shot.
the idol hitting, by the way. So we won't
Is
even
that
have
the
to do anything.
nastiest shop we've seen this year? That's pretty insane.
Yeah, I think so. I thought I got lucky when I got a single sock from a Showman. It sounded absurd.
Shout out Bronze Walker in chat. I'm gonna go walk off screen really quick and kiss my 3rd place trophy from season 1.
I don't think there's much to commentate at this point, Doc. We don't really have outs on Rarran's side anymore, right? Like, there's just nothing you can do.
I'll tell you this, Rarran's gonna make a face like that idol once he sees this score come up in this round. Is he really considering not buying that?
No, there's no way. You're obviously I think he's just debating Vagabond or Showman. I think you could sell Showman. Either or works.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna grab with Showman now that's better besides Tarot?
No, I mean, honestly, we sell Showman for the first econ we see to try and find Chad, Dusk, or Photo.
It's crazy Edzy lived long enough to see this.
Yeah.
There's another universe where he has 3 fewer lives than he currently has. He has -1 lives.
And held the Showman this long too. Like,
Yeah.
kind of kudos for sticking to your guns there, I think.
We have to admit, this is the highest rolling Showman in the history of Major League Balatro. It's not remotely close. We're plus 8 deaths, and we are plus an idol and a sock because of it.
It's
It makes
crazy
no
how many
sense.
extra deaths he got and still, like, just barely getting by.
Yeah, and I think I think Rarran got out of Vagabond 2 at the right time. Our deck's basically exactly where it needs to be. We're getting econ. I don't love the rebate sell last time for erosion again, but Hey, this Wraith could be blueprint. It could be part of the way back for Rarran.
That's why
7 of Hearts idle for Rarran here going into the PvP.
Brutal.
Yeah, that sucks. That's why I don't like using the term optimal a lot when playing in these games, because there's just the lines are so wide and so varied in multiplayer, even wider I feel like than single player sometimes.
That's a good point. I think
optimal, it really depends on when you're assessing. It's like when you always have the gift of retrospective or omniscient perspective in these games, it's really hard to call something optimal or not. Once the game is over, you can easily define it, but when you're in it, it's very different when you have an unknown queue in front of you. Which is why Sherman was so good. I mean, he's down 300 gold spent.
Yeah, that's the other part. The reason I feel like, Doc, you were calling it poo-poos, it was hurting our taros, well, until we got 8 deaths in a row. But it's also like we didn't have money to search for this idol in SOC. We should have never gotten it. It is Brainstorm. Okay. If we copy Rebate, we could roll in the Dusk or Chad, and it could get close.
Rarran would need to find a Dusk, which Edzy doesn't find, which is very possible with this lineup.
The thing is, Edzy's going to find this Wraith now. He made enough. He got that huge lucky queue that we talked about. It just came through, and we're at 112.
Yeah.
Now, I guess the question is, does he sell Bean for that Wraith? I think he will, but...
Selling out a business card for a Bean is crazy.
Dubious. Well, I guess we're up to 40 cards in the deck, but enough of them are...
With double retrigger, yeah, it feels kind of goofy.
Going into the Arcana pack without buying Death from the shop, that's double crazy.
He's a wild man. He's unkempt. He's streaming from a closet.
It feels like Edzy, because he didn't get his idle hit, is not playing this optimally at all, and it's just like, I'm going to lose this PvP. Like, it's very loose.
Yeah, I mean, no idle hit for either player.
He stopped right before the Wraith!
Oh,
it was, I think, roll 12!
So we leave a window. We leave the rare window.
Rare's not even here, but let's listen in.
All right, hold on. I was literally walking to the washroom and then I just heard your voice, so I turned back. That's my bad. That's my bad. Sorry, I've expected you to take longer in the shop. That's such a big problem.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What is your problem?
Well, since you asked, I just think I'm gonna score too many points this round.
I could believe it.
You?
Not sure.
Well, I don't like hearing that.
The lagoon.
A little bit more. Can you be a little bit more straightforward with me? I've been so nice. I've been so straightforward with you, right?
I would say that I can score some points, but I don't know how much I'm going to score.
Okay. I'm not really sure how to respond to that, so I'm gonna stay silent.
Okay.
1 second, please.
I think I'm going to discard like this.
We're looking for one more glass queen. If you play this, you're not gonna have enough to play 5 of a kind.
Maybe.
You're right.
$20 3 times for Rarran.
Oh, no, he does
just
have
to
exactly
drop
5.
more money?
He's got exactly 2 more queens left.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. Like, I think
You're getting it guaranteed. You're getting it guaranteed.
You probably need more money though.
You do for forced turn order here. These two are on a date. They're not even in a match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to read, so I don't know what that's like, but I'm sure it's enjoyable.
Let me think. A bit of a tough turn on my side.
I'll take your time. Don't even stress.
This isn't gonna give Edzy turn order, I don't think either. Yeah. So Rarran is gonna get to make the optimal decision for money here.
Problem is, I don't think I get there
Yeah, where?
to the win. But yeah, I haven't watched any movies recently. I read a manga called Eden. It's an Endless World. Very good manga. It's a sci-fi manga with themes of whether humanity should have hope in the world, in like the current world, or is it all despair?
Oh.
Oh, I have my mic next to the dryer. Is it that loud? Sorry.
I can't hear it at all.
Oppression from those in power, and even a lot of quantum mechanics as well.
Holy. Bro, that's some
Watch on the Zeno stream if you hear the dryer.
Yeah, it was a really good manga.
Are you copying
Did it give you a
Doc?
new perspective on life?
I think so, but it's also like a very depressing perspective.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
See how long you can hold this pose.
Listen, save yourself from some
Not
glass.
as long as you. You've built up an endurance.
Save yourself some glass. We'll
on another level.
reconvene next PvP.
That's what I'm thinking, but I also don't know.
You know what?
You're leguming me.
Why would I be leguming? You should see my deck.
What do you mean I see your deck?
Like,
Wait.
you know, did you get the Vagabond at the start of this game?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude. It was going crazy.
Yeah, it was.
How's your econ situation look?
I mean, Edzy's gonna get off the perfect hand here.
Yep.
All the steel, all the red seal.
I think I will try for it.
Yeah.
You know, this could be like the greatest throw ever made.
It's definitely not what Rarran wants to hear.
Let's see, maybe a bunch crack here.
That's true. We don't have unlimited glass, but we do have a lot.
3 crack.
Wow.
I think it was the greatest throw ever made.
What are you
That's
saying?
that's a big loss.
Did all the glass break?
Yeah, basically.
Uh-oh.
It's real bad.
Uh-oh. Fortunately for you, my idol didn't hit.
Oh, so you were tricking me.
Yeah, of course. Or did it? I don't know.
What the hell? Why? Why would you do that?
All right, I'll see the next one.
See you in a bit.
Edzy playing the right play there where you have to go for it. You can't trust what your opponent says. Even if you, no matter what your percent belief of the read is, you gotta go for it. There is
also
a photo.
full up top and a photo, but full up top is really big here because you got to replenish your glass going in, your glass red seals going into this PvP.
Yeah.
I think almost you would drop this photo for rebate just to keep fishing for more tarot.
Ooh, I'm curious, Doc. What are your thoughts there? Well, this Chad's good for Rarran.
Chad's really good.
I think you can get rid of rebate because you can copy Chad for money on a lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you had a gold seal though.
Yeah,
There's
it would
the
be
full-
nice. A lot of, like, I'm not going to say a lot of this game, but the fact that we didn't open that standard pack still kills me.
Yeah.
So I calculated it. The difference between a level 9 flush 5 compared to a level 2 flush 5, it's a 5 times difference.
Holy
Wow.
Also, so I think Rarran here sort of 2 big pitfalls. One of them is undervaluing the blue seal. Especially when you have access to Vagabond, you can kind of trim your deck and you get access to the blue seal more often, so you get more value out of it than you might otherwise. I think also just not recognizing as much, how much you're scoring versus how much your opponent is capable of scoring. The hand there, sort of assuming that Edzy has the idol online, even though Edzy was able to score without it, and even going back 2 or 3 PvPs, just Rarran overestimating his opponent's score, underestimating his own score, and then just backing down, just throwing away his glass cards.
Yeah.
We do see several lucky hits from on Rarran's side here.
Yes.
That could be our way back in.
I think Edzy's going to think about selling this photo for chat as well for money.
It's also just...
It's probably better too, because
you have double idol. You don't need that photo, and you have glass. This Ecto is very good, but Edzy is
really good. Ecto's really good for Rarran too, because Rarran's deck is trimmed a little bit more.
We're gonna add the scary face, which I don't hate. Definitely need to grab that Eris. Every Eris helps substantially for...
Yeah, just closing the gap. I would even open the planet pack too.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Especially considering how many re-triggers you're going to get off these lucky cards. You've got to be pretty unlucky to not get any money.
Lucky, that's my... Well, if I'm playing this game, I know my idol's not hitting, so I can factor that in.
Bro's never had that. Bro's Justin Guarini, and he always goes up against Kelly Clarkson. That's a deep cut reference for all the millennial MLB Pro Tour enjoyers.
That's a heckin' pupper reference.
It is. And I do think that we talked about it a little bit earlier, but I think something that has come up, and I've seen chat talk about it a little bit, and it's interesting here, is talking about skipping for idle and preserving your idle hits here. I wonder now that with the gift of retrospective, if we feel like that would have been any better on the earlier blinds or not.
I don't think Rarran ever had the hit. Edzy's the one who's had a couple times had the option to, and it worked out for him not skipping, so he's not gonna think about it. I think there's some game theory there, but kind of going. I just remembered a point is going back to what Doc said. The mistake was not picking up that second red seal in that standard pack. It was ignoring it completely and not picking up the blue seal. I mean, right now it's looking like Rarran's biggest mistake, because I don't think you can call the showman play a mistake by any means.
No.
I mean, getting rid of those chariots just straight up cost him a life, and then not picking up the blue seal, his idol doesn't hit. You have to assume... Edzy's is not going to hit either. He still has his king of spades. Well, that's not how it picks.
That's not how it works.
yeah, that's not how it works. It's not how it works.
Here's a question about idle. I don't know if it works this way. If you death your card that is the one that was targeted, does it switch to the new?
Yeah. So it picks the same ID from your deck. It's like, whatever that card is, and then it shows whatever the new card is.
Jack of Hearts.
So Rarran's fine. Rarran can switch the idol. Does that work?
No.
So once it hits, it's locked in.
Yes.
Okay.
We get a cryptid here. We will have 3 of our idol hit.
Cryptid for Rarran, but not Edzy. That could be something with the idol missing for both players.
Yeah.
We already do have 3 Jack of Hearts though for Edzy.
It could be good for steel cards.
Yeah.
That might even be better, honestly.
Yeah, you could just copy. You could just play Red Seal Glass and copy Sock.
Rarran also has access to the foils here. With all the re-triggers, that could be another ×3 difference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Photo came back around for Edzy. I was gonna say, with the photo, I actually think Rarran can take this with the 5 red seals, but he still can. No. He still can take it.
Yeah, we got Chariot upstairs. We can use Cryptid to copy the red steel.
Yeah, well, I actually take the Deja Vu.
Deja Vu Red Seal on your 10.
Very interesting. This invis is very interesting because
We had that situation come up earlier this year where somebody needed to buy an invis to try and win the whole thing, even if it made their PvP worse.
Well, this luckily doesn't make the PvP worse, though. But
yeah,
I agree. All right,
Great time.
Listen in.
You?
Yeah,
I'm figuring things out as I go.
the Deja Vu made more sense because we could have just put it
That's
on an
beautiful.
existing steel instead of taking a glass away with the chariot.
True.
With this hand. How's your photo, Chad, looking?
Nope.
Fantastic. Like it's looking really good.
Is it really?
Hmm.
With idle missing for both players, we're actually even on jokers.
Wow.
But is playing our 3 jacks on Edzy's
three.
side?
I forgot.
I think it's still better.
Edzy does have more steel cards. Red seal steel. Red seal steel. Red seal steel. Red seal. God.
I think I will not be able to force turn order, unfortunately.
You don't need to. It's fine.
I mean, that makes sense.
I've done a last hand here for Rarran.
77,000, you say?
And this is if we had the Deja Vu, we
You have so many
truly
more
like
points.
9x. Oh my god, gets it. He's gonna have to chariot one encrypted it. All right, worked out.
But I don't know where Rarran is in the glass queue.
If he's far behind, I don't think it breaks.
He's been backing down, so
Yeah.
he hasn't played one of the glass cards.
Looming. That triple crack is looming then.
I think he's good. As long as it doesn't break here, there's only 1 PvP left. These jacks are really nice though because they're to the 4th power 3 times, so that's 2 or 12 2x's or.
What about this, man, this Invis Joker actually could be so devastating.
If Invis hits Idle or Brainstorm, then Rarran is at parity, but then maybe still loses because of levels.
Yeah.
Being on 1 life here may be to Rarran's benefit because now Rarran will actually just rip it.
Yeah.
Finally.
Edzy is with the flush 5 ahead by a 3x in the mult and a 4x in the chips. Though the foil is gonna make it. Yeah.
What a fascinating game this one's ended up to be.
Okay, Edzy is gonna play the.
Oh, is gonna get to strength up the jacks too if you want.
Well, I mean,
House of Idol. Well, yeah, not now. Dang.
I don't know if playing the red seal glass. The red seal glass has to be better. Well, but we miss out on 1 2x from photo. No, that's better. This might win it. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, this one makes my brain hurt.
And we immediately go right into a truck. I mean, we are just not locked in.
Go for it.
Hoping for a plus 20? No plus 20. Sorry.
Well, now we're down on levels on Edzy's side, and I think maybe being down this idol isn't going to kill us. We do have 2 E14. Rarran's got this.
I mean,
very easily.
This is.
I think.
Especially after cryptiding those queens.
Did your idol hit?
It did not. Did yours?
Which also are going to help in future PvPs.
It was like an off hit.
Well, he won't be able to draw as many.
That makes me feel a little bit better. I was getting a little tilted because the last 2 PvPs it did not hit. My deck is.
You could swap out these kings for
my
them
idol
to get larger increase.
I was wrong. I thought we had.
Oh
the second
no!
How did you find these things?
I did it Wraith. Oh, dude, like Edzy, I'm gonna go take a walk real fast. I'm actually so tired.
Yeah, no problem.
Like, that was
You know,
fun.
I have 2 of each.
What's up?
I had a showman, and what happened was like last ante, I rolled once and it showed Sock and Buskin and Idol in the same shop with my showman.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. No, my deck was so concentrated on queens. The fact I didn't hit it for 3. I didn't hit it this whole ante once.
Yeah, the idol was not participating in the group activity.
Did you have it last PvP?
No, I didn't. My last PvP was just flush 5 glass with I had beans.
Oh,
so
maybe I
had,
could have.
like,
Maybe I
5
could
steel cards in hand.
Yeah, I used the cryptid on the red seal steel here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a walk.
Yeah, no problem.
What a game. I mean, I think walk's good for Rarran here. I think, you know, we can talk about it. There's nobody's going to play perfect, as you said, Andre, but I actually think Rarran played that game fantastic. It's just you're not always going to win them.
Here's a question. Do you think... I don't think... Well, because they're not face cards, I don't think it's better. I was thinking about Deja Vu Cryptid on the 10s with the red seals, but I don't think that's better either.
No, I think you're right. Because then you could... Well, it's... I don't know.
You could chat it, but I don't think it's better.
That's so interesting.
He played that last PvP extraordinarily well. But the levels were the big difference in this game.
It was the levels. It was also, I think, you know, rare and great deck construction here. I think decent Joker decisions here. It was just not having that confidence, seeing your opponent score and then backing down way too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. That photo did come back at the perfect time, as one chatter said.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what won it there for Edzy.
Yeah, I think this is a good example of one of those games for chat where, you know, econ is great and everything, but econ just doesn't mean everything. There are a lot more resources than just econ to figure out how to win games.
Yes.
Playing behind that much with the money doesn't matter if you're printing out the resources that you would use that money to get. With your blue seals, with your vagabonds, it's kind of circumventing the entire step of needing the money in the first place. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And now Ghost Deck and White Stake are also out of the pool.
Great game.
Which
Excited for the next.
If I'm Edzy, I'm stoked to get White Stake out. 3? Not as much about Ghost, because I know Ghost is one of Edzy's favorites. But I feel like taking one on White Stake, slight advantage for Edzy, who's more comfortable probably in playing the higher stakes. That idol really didn't want to cooperate at all, huh?
No, I mean, and to be fair, Rarran did have slightly better deck fixing just because he only had, I believe, with the 2 stones, he had 8 other cards it could hit, and Edzy had 14 other cards, and they both had around 16 queens.
Pretty sick game 1. And honestly...
Abandoned that green stake. What a random combo. Look at this quirky little guy.
Yeah, that's not one of the higher stakes. This is Edzy's pick, right?
So,
Zeno, tell us about green stake.
Green stake? It's nothing.
I mean, you don't have your small blind money, and it is the first scaling of scoring, but it is very minimal. I mean, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, the scoring requirements are roughly 2 times as much. 2 times nothing, still nothing.
When you're playing PvP, knowing when not to change up your playstyle is equally as important as knowing when to change it up. So playing on a deck with limited familiarity could end up changing. Okay, they're both going to take this dust. Could change a little bit in how they approach these hands. Early dust is kind of fun.
Yeah, I would say red stake having some impact here more so than the green stake specifically.
Yeah.
You know, on red stake not having that small blind money, when you go into the first shop, you have to choose If there's some joker, maybe it's Dusk here. Do we take Dusk or do we look inside the booster pack, the Buffoon pack? Obviously, we're going to pick Dusk here, but it could be a slightly more nuanced decision a lot of the time.
Dusk, one of those cards you just really can't ever pass up in PvP. It's so good for a multitude of reasons. You can play econ with it, you can play scoring with it, lots of flexibility, but you do have to keep it at the front of your mind playing around it, because this season especially we've seen a lot of people make mistakes playing around Dusk, mistiming things, missing out on value, but is potentially that it could be one of the ways we see some divergence and advantage get taken here by these players. Whoever figures out how to play around this Dusk better early.
Well, both players going to their last hand, not intentionally, but that was just how they drew it up.
Couldn't get their draws, and that really stinks for both players. Well, there wasn't really a way. You really want to be able to open up that pack, especially with Dusk, to find some kind of value generator. But we're going to get a rebate right here and feel better. Although we're going to have to sell out of the Raised Fist because we got to open the Jumbo Spectral pack. This is
Spectral. This is a really weird shop, huh? Rarran is just going to buy... I think you definitely do the Rarran method here. I think you sell Raised Fist, you go in.
Oh, I guess it's
interesting.
No, the reason you don't, if there's an Ankh there, Rarran would have got screwed.
Yeah, true.
That was actually the correct play by Edzy. But they both end up in the same spot. Except we did Familiar on Rarran's side, which I don't mind. Or Incantation, not Familiar, Incantation.
Picking up, it was a lucky card, I think, at least. Also a gold card.
Also an extra 3 for the rebate, just straight up.
If you can pull that 3 out here, Hardy is going to be 1 interest block ahead. If you can find this other 3.
Yeah, so having even the Molt card on the 6, Rarran has very comfortable scoring here, so can really lean into that rebate, maybe even more so than Edzy.
Yeah.
We know the 3 6s wins here.
Yep.
I would like to play this.
We get the lucky card for the final hand.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Isn't gonna find the 3 though, but this lucky card is proccing.
And
that's huge. Those early values, this value early is way better than value late, chat. Going into these shops a little bit extra, it's gonna be very nice.
And I think this is really interesting because I believe that play is specifically okay on Abandoned deck. I think this is one of the only decks where I like that Incantation play, which is Edzy's choice. And I think Edzy just didn't give it enough thought at all in terms of, you're just so, especially if you're playing a lot of multiplayer ranked like Edzy is, you see Incantation, your brain just immediately, like, it's not an option. We would never do that. But here, I think it was just really the correct play, and it's going to help Rarran a lot. We barely made it out of that small blind for Edzy.
Smiley face sitting in chat.
Smiles in the chat, everybody. Smiles in the chat. Sorry, didn't ask.
There's a mime in this pack. I believe in the mime. It's not going to do anything now, but
it's good for
cheeky econ card, you know.
No, it's good for Rarran. We have 2 gold cards. It's actually going to be fantastic, and we don't need that Michelle to get out because we have our other Molt card.
True. Mime also, listen, you get the Baron Mime, kill confirmed. All right, AC 130 going up. All right.
With what kings?
They will come. They will come. I played an Abandoned deck Baron Mime build.
No,
I forget if it was this year or last year. It happens every once in a while. Every once in a blue moon.
Well, we do need a blue seal if we're going to want to get it done as well. A little bit of complications in terms of how to play and discard on Rarran's side, but again, as long as we have, I think we just keep that 7 and that 6. Maybe we don't have to keep the lucky 7, but I don't know, Doc. You know all the math off the top of your head, right?
We keep the lucky 7 because it's worth $3.
Yes. Yeah.
Me what its expected value. That thing's not worth $3. It's worth 20.
I forgot. Actually, with Dusk, it re-triggers. It's worth 40.
Oh. The thing is, you would have to play the gold card right now in the final hand to play it, but we can draw one more 7.
Oh yeah, Raise Fist Mime interaction as well. Here's fun. And Edzy is gonna put the top hat back on in game 2 as well. Finds Showman.
That
Will
gold
it
card
be
is
kind?
better used in hand, but we have to play the full house to get out, I think. Oh, no, we don't. We had Mime.
With Mime re-triggering the steel card, we win with the 3 of a kind.
Yeah. Anyway. I mean, that was minus $6, but I don't think it's going to end up mattering too much here. We do find a bloodstone. A bloody bloodstone. Also known as the Betrayer.
This stone. Best in slot stone.
I remember the first ever version of a competitive Balatro tournament that at least I partook in and Doc partook in. The Bloodstone wasn't very cooperative, and it's led to a lasting impression on you. Oh my God! Idol was $6. I don't think.
That's crazy.
I think Rarran takes this pack because of the flush levels and doesn't roll down enough to see Idol. That's my read.
I hope not. That would be devastating. Seance is also really good on a band deck.
Imagine that gold card. Playing that gold card is what costs Rarran here.
That's gonna be the difference. Would love to see full house levels here.
Yeah.
Nice. He's considering the Showman after hearing about Edzy's Showman exploits.
Oh, we gotta do it another. We're not getting it. We literally can't get it.
Yeah, you can roll one more.
It's 2 more.
Is it 2?
Yep.
How did Edzy get it then? The gold card?
The gold card and maybe just got more rebate value because they weren't holding on to any value generators.
Edzy did get more rebate value.
Yeah.
Both rounds.
It's weird because
considering Seance here over Showman, perhaps?
Edzy, we're not playing Seance. We're not doing that. It is. No,
it's really good on Abandon. You're gonna straight flushes are not that hard, but
we only got $2 in the bank, so you got to sell everything.
Exactly. All right, let's listen in. New Edzy philosophy question coming in.
Pretty cool build, I won't lie.
Nice.
You owe me a soda.
I think I have a build. See how it goes.
We could win this on Rarran's side by just getting the steal out. Just playing like 2 pairs with the raised fist and the steal.
Yeah, little mime cheeky mime moment.
There we go. There it is. It's unfortunately on a 3, but
Strength of 6s. No, don't do this. Sixth Sense is coming. You could set up for 4 or 5 of a kind with the 6s.
Yeah, I don't hate that. But we do have another full house level.
Yeah.
Doc alluded to, so I think a full house would be best here. Maybe strength of 2 and a 5. Oh.
5 and a 2 strength looked really juicy. It's gonna ship back these 6s, which is going to take this full house off our immediate hand.
Let's see what kind of bloodstone we
What is going on here, man?
You missed your draw?
No. I
missed that. We got a sun card.
I'm not kidding. I didn't miss my draw, but I can't believe what I'm watching is the better. I do not think I beat that.
I'm not opposed to strengthening the 8s. Then you miss out on rebate though. As he's a sigil in the spectral, which when Rarran used incant.
Oh yeah, that's how he got all hearts. Wow, that's a lucky sigil. Or good
Hello
sigil.
Raiders, welcome to the Major League Balatro League. We're in the middle of PvP Game 2. Get in here. Watch some PvP mod Balatro. Hello Stans, congratulations on your infant daughter.
All right, yeah, Edzy's gonna take this one.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, Doc. I mean, basically what happened there was, even though we all love the incantation plan, again, it's one of these situations, and you see this a lot in Balatro, where I don't think it was wrong. It cost Rarran in the way of we held on to the gold card, so we got less rebate value, and then we felt the need to play that gold card, so we missed on $6, which was basically exactly what we would have needed to reroll and find idle.
I think he could have played the discards differently.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I think discards are sneakily the #1 difference maker between the best players in the league. I think if you watch yourself, Doc, if you watch Bean, I never complain. Like, the discards are always perfectly thought out, and I think truly underestimate how much of a difference maker that makes, especially, I mean, really on any stick.
Yeah, I think this is a major weakness I saw from Scooty when I was watching Scooty and Fur recently.
Yes.
Just the difference in discard strategy. Scooty going for like full houses that are not realistic.
No, and Scooty was getting a little bit of coaching. It was focused a lot on the jokers from Vagabond. But when I've had my quote unquote hand at coaching people in Balatro or talking, the #1 thing I talk about is discards or using hands. It is so important to make sure we're maxing out that value. We see just a little bit more from Edzy's side lead to something like an idol. Anyway, there's still plenty of time in this game. There's still a lot of routes, and this idol has not even really impacted us at all so far.
Yeah, this idol just really does not want to cooperate now across 2 games.
We do have a lot of heart cards, so yeah, if Edzy gets a heart hit, we're taking that, at least with the current setups.
It's kind of funny that we have this the mime raised fist, because I don't think there's another joker that works really well with mime off the top of my head. I'm thinking besides raised fist that is functional in abandoned deck.
There, Rarran plays the gold card with raised fist mime. Did we really have to play a flush? I mean, that's minus another 6.
Might say no.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Edzy's got because Edzy did the sigil, got the hearts. I would say, somewhat lucky on the hearts there.
Yeah.
With the strength card, now able to set up the flush 5. We've got online flush 5 3s for Edzy. Rarran's still trying to figure out what hand are we even playing?
Going for?
What are we playing into? I think Rarran is one of these players where once we have a direction, I think Rarran is very good at building into that direction. I think we saw a very clever use of the tarot cards last game. Even without getting all the death cards that Edzy had, Rarran had a competitive or potentially even better deck a lot of the time. But here, not knowing what direction we're going in, not having that seed to start us, then Rarran is kind of floundering. It feels like.
Yeah,
it's hard when you don't have direction early, especially on unfamiliar stake, unfamiliar deck, because I don't think there's a lot of abandoned matches that have been played this year either.
So right there, I really want to see. Well, there's Predator shot, but I really want to see Rarran strength those 2 10s to a jack, and then we death the jack of hearts. We could have an advantage here if we saw like a photo chat and we have 3 jacks, 2 of which would be hearts.
Yeah, start building to something like that is interesting.
There's the Chad. There's part 1 of my plan.
Chad not terrible with Bloodstone, but you're definitely missing out on the photo Chad combo. I'm telling you though, this seance is gonna be sneaky. It's gonna be really good this game, especially with the sigil proc on Edzy's side.
It's tough to utilize. On Rarran's side, I don't love the raised fist though. I think
It's a few in PvP, but not in the blinds.
I feel like we could probably just get rid of Bloodstone. I don't know. Doc, I want to hear your thoughts because I'm not sure myself.
I feel like Bloodstone's too good.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me. What I missed?
We sold out of raised
wife
fist.
On the only other guy with a wife. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, wait,
Wife
yeah.
locked. You got wife locked.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I need to talk to mine more. We
I
sold
think if you're
a
rare,
foil
you
raised
have to
fist.
sell out of the fist. Like once it's foil fist, you have to drop it because
it's too many
otherwise you're
points?
not getting any rebate value.
Okay. I guess that's
Also, you not just for the rebate value, you need to dig to the gold cards so that you can get the mine value as well.
Yeah. Oh, I can't discard this ace. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Is Edzy
What I was
building?
gonna say
at all?
earlier is, you asked me to predict this match, and I predicted Edzy favored here. I think Edzy favored on the higher stakes. I think that comes from experience. I think also Edzy favored on just a wider variety of decks. And so, what is different about playing on the abandoned deck compared to playing on these other decks that start with face cards? I think you still build into the face cards anyway, and turn those 10s into jacks, or potentially you have access to these straight flushes on the abandoned deck that you might not have access to on other decks, for example.
Do you think
here we
you?
go.
Is it a 2? Is it a 2 spectral or is it a 4 spectral? If it's a 4 spectral, I honestly am rolling all the way down here.
Oh, it's a 2, and we immolate. We do lose a gold card, but
Well, gold card kind of sucks to lose here when you're holding on to mime. Actually, more than sucks, it's just bad.
yeah.
But you
it's
got to
fine.
take that immolate. Just you didn't do the tech.
We got Ace.
Gotta move it over.
Ace of Hearts hit for Edzy. We have 3 of those. This is there's no way Edzy loses this, especially with 5 hands and 3 discards.
And holding the familiar up top if they want to add a photo chat pivot as well.
Yeah,
It's good for him.
Chat a couple rules away, or don't I assume we see it on Edzy's side. Oh my god, he wants to take shortcut. He's too seance pilled.
We have seen people become too seance pilled. That happened the other day when I was playing with I think Gothic, or maybe I was watching the C-Dubs game. I don't remember. Somebody was too seance pilled and locked in and missed out on a lot of value. Oh, thank you.
Well, okay. You already have Dusk, you already have Idol, you already have Bloodstone. So, let's say you tank your economy for a whole ante. You get no jokers at ante. You're still doing fine. And so if you leverage that shortcut to get, let's say, a red seal, then it's worth it. Then that's +1 joker slot.
Now I feel like you got to get rid of seance, though, for this. Cadathin. You don't think so? You like the seance line?
I would drop the rebate here.
Really? Rebate?
Yeah.
I guess because your deck isn't super fixed. It's not.
I think Seance gives you access to something that rebate can't give you.
Yeah.
Rebate can give you. It
gives
can't
you-
give you Dusk. It can't give you Idol because you already have those. What does rebate give you? What does rerolling the shop give you?
I agree. I think finding win cons is always the hardest part of this game, and Seance is a card that can give you win cons.
Oh,
This
immolate
is a
3 hearts.
horrible
for
immolate.
Edzy.
That's all 3 of his idle hits.
Oh,
He had like 2 of his
Fire in the
3
hole.
hearts. He's got to click
if
on
you
all of
wanna
them.
You could go, if you're a real gambling man, you pop familiar into immolate.
I was thinking the same thing.
Doc, we're degens. But
Okay. Because if you're not immolate here, you're down $20. So
He's gonna do it.
Give you familiar,
It's
and then it
3
gives you a buffer.
queens.
He's doing it. But now we have queens. Well, we had queens.
We
All
lost.
right.
We have 2 queens now and 1 idle hit, but it's still going to be enough for Edzy. What a weird. Oh, and we can glass it now to make sure we win this. obviously unknowing of where Rarran sits in the game.
Oh my! What a silly spectral pack that
I loved
was.
How's that spectral pack?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Was good. Oh, it's not good for you.
Oh, it was unfortunately really, really bad for me.
Why? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's the I'm here for you. What happened? Just tell me, man.
Let's say the MLA hit cards I didn't want it to hit.
Oh, we've all been there.
Yeah, but I like kind of.
You just gotta keep your head held high, and I don't know. I was gonna give an inspirational speech. I kind of gave up, but like, at least you made $20, right?
That's true. I'm $20 richer. Do this. Well,
Are we gonna glass?
give me a second. Gotta do more math.
Yeah, no worries.
Edzy single-handedly gonna cause us to put in PvP timers for season 4.
Oh, I don't think it's single-handedly, Edzy.
No, it's not. You're right. It's also I had one hand against Fur. I sat there for 4 minutes. I feel so terrible. I didn't realize.
I could never.
No, you could.
At some point, I just slammed my face in my keyboard. I couldn't do it.
You do you. I gotta wait.
Maybe we just have to add calculators. You know, I feel like calculators just should be a thing.
Oh, come on, man.
What do you mean?
You want me to send my hand, or you want me to wait until you're done all your hands?
Well, don't
I
give
guess
him
I
that
mean, you could
choice.
send your hand and I could
Well, it doesn't
use
really
that
matter. You're going for
information
score.
to decide on what
Like
I
you
wanna do for
could,
the
but
rest
like
of
you don't. All right, whatever.
If
Rarran does have, doesn't have the lucky.
Doesn't have loyalty. If we had loyalty that hand, we actually, I think, could win.
9,800.
Yeah,
I think you're cooked.
and he still has
I think I
4
have,
hands.
That's good. It's okay. And you know what? It's fine. No big deal. I'll become stronger the next round.
I see.
I don't know. I'm kind of just lying. Like, it depends what the shop gives me.
You can tell Rarran's
I'm
a
not
little
sure.
troubled right now. Kind of slow in the Crossy Roads game. Is speeding it up a little bit here. And maybe speeding up too much.
I
Right.
blame you
into
for
the
the
trap.
currency, but I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing.
Just absolutely
you'll never know.
flattened by the red line there.
I was a big
Not
fan
long
of this
for
scene,
this
and now I'm not
world.
so sure anymore.
I was until I immolated, which is completely my fault, but
Well, I mean,
I don't even think you justice here, do you?
it's like
Yeah,
almost impossible
I
not
would.
to.
You
you know?
have to?
Like it's
I don't know if you
Shade.
have to,
extra
but
sometimes.
I'm not. I can't do the math well enough to know.
Yeah.
Another
Jimmy?
calculator W.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like this gets there, but it could be like way off. Who knows? All right, I'm shipping it.
All right, what do you got? What do you got?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
7,
You
5.
got it.
Yes. Okay.
Oh wow,
A million.
you're way off on that one. But
Well,
in the other way,
I would say it's kind of like the bloodstone.
Hey,
plus
look at
with all
this
the
graph.
Times, mults, you know, it's just like
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Guess who already has
Good
face
luck.
cards?
good luck.
Okay, but you could get the seance now.
That's true. We could go back into seance. I mean, Doc, your point's really interesting of that we have two of the hardest jokers to find in the uncommons of the Idle Dust that maybe Rebate doesn't do that much for us. But it does feel a little bit like a Gambit with Seance. That, like... Well, I guess there's a lot of good hits. Our first Gold Seal is a good hit. Our first Purple Seal is a great hit. Our first Red Seal is a good hit. So...
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Okay.
Ecto.
Both players have Dusk because Dusk is in the first shop. You know your opponent has Dusk.
Yep.
How do you know your opponent doesn't have Idle? Or how do you know your opponent does have Idle? If my opponent puts up, if I'm putting up 2 million and my opponent's putting up 100,000, then I know. Then the jig is up. He doesn't have Idle. Even if Idle's only on one card, you can still play into that one card with Dusk, right? So knowing that I have Idle and my opponent doesn't have Idle, now it's Seance's back in.
Okay. I think there's a chance they would be missing out on Shad there. But
Sounded like
regardless.
Gendo Akari there, Doc. You were locked in.
Wait,
I will
Edgy didn't crap
also say-
either. What?
Interessante. So, it goes back to, okay, you have this rebate. Let's say rebate is $40 per round. It's not really that much, but let's say it is $40 per round. What does $40 buy you? What are you re-rolling into if not photograph?
Yeah.
I will also say, last game I got on Rarran a little bit, not having that confidence to play the hands, seeing backing down from his opponent. I think also here, playing the hand too early. So against a slower player like Edzy, if you know you're not going to win, then don't play the hand. Just if you're under, just play high card, and then your opponent misses their rebate money, and you're up $30.
That happened yesterday when I was playing Gothic, where I was trying to optimize my money when I knew I was ahead, and he just spammed out, and I missed out on gold.
I don't know if Rarran realizes they're behind, though. Like when they had played that class hand.
Probably not. Full justice up top for Edzy here.
Okay, but am I crazy? Photo's an 8x right now.
Yep.
How many idle hits is that? You need, or bloodstone hits you need to have above average to even equal the photo? It's like 6?
Numbers, schmumbers, okay? It's just better to have photo. It's more consistent.
Helps you get out of blinds easier, yeah?
Yep.
Here's
It's
the
just better.
Invis Joker, which is...
And once you commit to photo too, like, you're committed to photo. It kind of gives definition to how you're building your deck as well. So. And Invis Joker in shop.
We sold
don't
photo
know.
for Invis! I don't like this Bloodstone. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just doing the math wrong. I just don't care about Bloodstone.
Feels bad after you open this pack and you see the king.
You can take it back. You can take it back.
Hold on. It's fate. I think Rarran's literally like, it's fate. Going for an 8-finger sniff too.
It was 8.
That's a two-handed sniff.
He's gonna start borrowing his partner's fingers. He's gonna go for all this time.
We might see a foot enter the array here, or toe beans from an animal. Like, we're running out of digits. We're gonna hit exponents on these fingies. Sukuna. Shibuya.
Roll
This is really been a very difficult to navigate set of jokers this seed.
Well, I guess
don't
it just
like
depends on
Bloodstone
whether
as
or
much
not
as I
you
like
believe in the
Photograph is the
Bloodstone. If you don't
problem.
believe in the Bloodstone, it's not very hard to navigate, is it?
Yeah, you're true. It is the dust. Well, I mean, I feel like you gotta pick up this photo, especially with the invis, is the thing, right? Because you have 3 really good invis hits.
I think the thing we need more than anything else is just hand levels.
Yeah.
We do. Really badly.
Doc very inspired by the moon landing. Just wants to see more planet action, and who can blame him? That was cool.
I was a fan.
Rarran got to be kind of careful here, though, not to die to this blind. I don't think you get there with just this glass jack and no flush.
I think the move is discard the glass and then play into the club's flush.
I was going to say, you have the world up top. We can just make the king a spade, and that way we can get full rebate value out of sixes. Like, just don't even stress about it. I would keep that 4, but... But you have perfect draws here, so you can just do the club draws you mentioned. So
I guess Edzy's hoping on this idol cooperating at some point. We have the photo chat set up for Rarran. It's the most interesting thing to look out for going forward here is what this invis is going to pop on.
Yeah. And how to approach when you are going to pop it. Like, what do you sell certain items? Like, how do you go forward?
Yeah, because if you sell this rebate, you're not going to have any econ jokers. And it's not like there's a lot of magic card or lucky cards to proc here for money. You do have the gold seal on Rarran's side, but I don't think that alone is enough to carry you through here. It's a tough econ seed, I guess, the more I look at it.
I'd say it's not ridiculously tough, but it's interesting. There's a lot of interesting decisions here. This gold seal is gonna help a lot. We definitely don't need rebate now, because if we can just death that gold seal a couple times. But
not
I mean,
tough,
we only have 2 lives.
Complicated is the right way to say it. Complicated isn't.
We did end up using the world card.
Sorry, one of my 3 wives just came over to say, "Hey, yeah, I'm casting." Yeah, they're both married. Yeah, it's an invis joker. No, I'm okay. I don't want salad. Sorry.
Did you smell the fingers? All right. Well, we have a lot of money.
Hermit in shop too.
But so Doc, you said, I mean, it's a lot easier on Edzy's side to realize, like, oh, my opponent doesn't have the idol. But if you're on Rarran's side, do you think you feel you're down in idol, or do you think maybe it's, well, I guess what
it's
would
harder
be the
now, isn't it? Oh shit!
That's very good.
Do it.
If you're Rarran, you have no idea. You have no idea what tech your opponent has.
Could have been a lot of steel cards with mine, to be completely honest, with like a good leveled up hand.
It is some tech though, so your opponent has photo or Chad or could be idle.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a good example of why, even though those aces got destroyed, the right play was to immolate. Right? It's better for your idol over on Edzy's side, and if Rarran had done the same thing, even with the familiar into immolate, better for photo Chad. It's just too good to trim out your deck that much and get the money. Okay.
I just wish these 10s were jacks.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Whoa, aggressive.
We can't have our cake and eat it too always, Doc. All right. Sometimes we gotta nibble on it.
But even on Edzy's side, we have 2s which became 3s instead of 10s which became jacks.
Yeah. And
both of these players had key points in a pack where they literally had 2 10s, a perfect strength opportunity with a death to get to 3 jacks.
Edzy is not going to take the photo on the way back.
I think that's because I guess we're going to sell out of everything except Dusk Idol. I think we may even sell out of Chad.
I think reasonable. I think that's your best line if you're Edzy, right? You probably can reroll back into Chad. It's not as strong a line, though, as it feels right now for Rarran, at least, I think.
No, this game could come down to Edzy just not getting enough deck manipulation and photo check carrying, but that is a long ways that you got to do that.
You're down a lot of tempo for that line.
Yeah, exactly.
Or for that out. But it is possible. We've seen crazier things. We've seen a shop.
Alien did it against me.
Yeah, it does happen. Okay, let's listen in.
Let's cross you that road.
A lot of legume opportunities with this seed too.
Yes.
How's it hanging?
It took. I just say it took a very weird line.
Is it?
I don't know if it's
Maybe
gonna
like
pay off for me.
Line?
Huh?
I said maybe like a boomer coded line.
Boomer coded. I wouldn't call it that.
I've been called a boomer once or twice in my life.
I mean, I'm called Unk.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know about boomer coded is not. I don't think I'm there yet.
The Balatro community is like kind of split into millennials, like kind of older millennials, and very like kind of like young adults. So it's kind of jarring the dichotomy.
There's no Zoomers in Balatro.
Well, yeah, the young adults are the Zoomers.
Oh. Sure about that?
Sometimes they're spamming 6-7 in my chat. I think that Twitch is like in general like that. So.
But, do you like to spam 6-7 in Raffles chat?
Dream.
Indeed. What should I start?
It's risky to do this.
Oh, wait, come on. I just need one card to be drawn here.
Oh, all right, it's fine. I'm not upset. It's fine.
You're not upset?
No, I'm upset.
Me neither.
I'm upset.
Fact,
That's it.
I didn't get my card either. But in fact, I didn't even want it because my strength is better used somewhere else.
I think
that sounded pretty sick. That was like
this
a
is
Marvel
really close because of the levels.
That's
like
that does sound.
I sound like a villain here. That's what you responded with.
I'm the new Thanos. I'm Marvel Part 2 or whatever part they're on.
Part 2. I don't know. I actually have no idea this is a win, but I'm not doing the math. So
all I know is Robert Downey Jr. is back.
He is back. Oh, Steve Rogers.
He really wanted that paycheck again.
Got it. Buy a 4x.
4 million. Okay.
I mean, Rare needed that win. It was
well,
basically GG without it.
In the next one.
No glass pops either.
No glass pops. Now the invis question is diabolical.
I don't think there's anything you're getting rid of. I mean, there's just things you're hoping for more here, I think, ideally.
I don't feel the need on Raren's side to pop it until we see something shove it. Yeah.
You are correct. You could also try and, like this Wheel of Fortune, something could be interesting is you could try and maybe force it to one of your other ones, and that's going to go invis, so it's not even going to matter.
That's plus $2 for
Rare.
I rip I go invis immediately because I think it's money. I think right now you can reach as long as you don't hit photo, you can re-trigger your gold seal more.
Okay, let me propose
You're right.
Let me propose you on the gambler's perspective here. You don't get rid of it because you are rare blocking and potentially rolling Blueprint Brainstorm.
Okay.
Or you block a second invis.
Let's say you find Blueprint Brainstorm, you use invis, it copies your Dusk or Sock or Chad anyway, and that could have been a Dusk or Sock or Chad this whole time.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but if you have the Blueprint Brainstorm mod, it looks cooler.
I don't know. Double
Fair.
Chad's pretty sick.
Double Chad is a lot of Chad.
It's like a whole Florida.
Me when I'm Chad. Yeah, I'm Chad.
Raren
It's gonna hit Chad though.
Rarran was doing the breadwinner fist pumps, trying to get a money proc from the Lucky, and just couldn't get it to come together.
Like Uncut Gems. Watching Kevin Garnett play against the Knicks. The dust skip, not skip, hit is big over on Edzy's side if you can get it match up with your idol.
Well, we did sell out of everything to get it to pick idol or dusk. Lucky for Rarran, unlucky for Edzy, it hits dusk. It's not terrible. It can be used as more of a econ generator now for Edzy, but from a pure scoring standpoint, if that thing hits idle, it is really, really hard for Rarran to come back in this game.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But now it's simply like, Sock plus Dusk is just equal. We're just down this idle.
Yeah, Rarran is basically right now like the sword of Damocles swinging over Edzy's head, and can Edzy manip the deck in time to win this game? Because the ceiling right now is extraordinarily high on Edzy's side, but Rarran's kind of locked in on these jokers. There's not a lot of movement that you're going to see here unless you fall behind, which I just don't see that happening in this blind.
I think I ripped the Jumbo Spectral right here in case it's Ecto so we can buy the business card. Oh, yeah. We're not going to do that.
I agree. It's 1 in 4 chance Ecto.
Mm-hmm. And we're not selling anything for Wraith, so there's no reason to roll down.
Yeah.
Jimmy?
I mean, Edzy's getting closer and closer to this deck fixing. It's a lot of threes. However, because we have chosen to go the 3 route, we can't get a Sock. That's not one of the cards that we can look for. Red Seal. Oh, that 10 should be a Jack right now, but it's fine. We can straight.
That 10 should be a Jack. And the red seal is pretty good for Edzy too. It evens the gap a little bit here.
I still put the red seal on the 10. You can't sack the gold seal.
Yeah. Do you think
red seal is fine?
Yeah.
Do you think it's ever going to be immolate for Edzy to try and focus your deck down more?
I don't think so.
I
mean, Doc would. I would.
Well, okay. If you've got the red seal, you got to take the red seal.
Yeah, I thought he had 1 red seal already, but he don't got none.
No.
That's my fault for not looking at the overlay. I'm a chungus.
A beautiful overlay designed by Support Class, who will be coming back for Season 4 of Major League Balatro.
Support Class but plays. Support Class but plays Jet. It's really toxic, honestly.
Oh, no.
It's a little Valorant joke for the Chads in the Balatro community. I don't even play. What was in the special? I didn't see it. Has it been opened?
It's Deja Vu MLA. We saw it.
Yeah. Sorry.
And there you go.
On the glass 3.
That's red glass.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's really good. Especially if you get that idle hits. Shout out Val. From Taku_Val. It's awesome.
I was hoping we get the official Valorant account in here.
Yeah, they always with the subs that account. They got the company credit card.
Rarran is upset here about missing the spade flush draw after dumping the spades, after holding on to the gold cards this whole time.
He just like me for real.
You death the 9, or well, not the 9, I guess here. Just get rid of the 10, 8, 7, 6. You'll draw it, right? We only got 4 cards left. Oh, yes, we have to use our Jack, which stinks, but...
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are we doing?
Oh.
Are we tilting?
Oh.
Could be a star angle. You draw 2 diamonds. You make 3 diamonds.
I think it's just looking at how much he scores.
I mean, how much does the high card score? It is an Empress card. Do we have any high card levels with the 2.25 on a Chariot too? It's a lot.
It's always a high card stream.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
You know, Edzy's stabilizing and fishing and getting this deck closer and closer. Now just looking for these idle hits. The other thing that we got to look out for on Edzy's side too here is something we talked about last game that I think is going to be more important this game is potentially looking into some of these skips to preserve idle hits that are good.
Yeah, I love getting rid of Cloud9 for this double tag because we probably are going to skip in the future with the idol. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
4 of hearts on the idol for Edzy.
Yep.
It looks like 2 4 hearts in the deck, but a lot of these 3 of hearts could be a flush house angle.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You were right about the star play as well. We did discard and then just star that king.
Also has this chariot to help alleviate a little bit of scoring. Little scoring.
All right, let's listen in.
Boom. How we doing?
I kind of don't have any money anymore, to be honest.
Money? There are so many good jokers.
Yes.
That
it makes it hard to like hold.
Yes, I see what you're saying. I 100% agree with what you're saying. It is extremely difficult to hold anything right now, and it's honestly really frustrating. That being said, how are you?
I think the purple seal that I have is gonna give me the card I need.
No.
Probably not, right?
The purple seal has been extremely bad for me.
I don't even know where mine is, honestly.
Dude, honestly, I've been saying that all game. You're so right. Where has it been?
This glass card not wanting to show up for Edzy.
Also a little confused by Rarran's discards there. I think, like, if we're trying to win this, you can't be keeping the gold over the steel.
You got
You
the
got-
draw.
A little cash
Dump
there.
it early.
But we are down to 1.5.
Oh, and Edzy is gonna pull the flush house here.
Look at that purple seal at the bottom of my deck.
Classic.
What a surprise.
Classic, man.
That's a lot of score. Are you sure you wanted to put that much score up?
This is gonna be a massive
yep.
hand from Edzy.
Okay. Oh, this is all I got.
A little bit of benefit of putting your glass at the end here too. With,
Why am I
dust.
expecting like the biggest
Can we
number of
get
all
the
time
20
based on how you
mult
said that? Why is it, Edzy? Why is it taking so?
We almost have that with the red seal steel.
I have no idea if
Yeah.
this is enough, but I'm sending it anyways.
Ship it. Let's see it. And tell me the crunchy level.
Is it enough? Is it exactly the
Oh
same?
my!
It's gonna be really close.
Big number.
I'd give it like
Oh,
a
That
wait.
is a big number.
like a 5 out of 10. I think.
I'm
is probably
dumb.
what
I
I'd give
forgot
it.
about the second Chad.
Okay.
Like it could have been worse, but it could have been better.
All right.
All right, good luck.
You and a bit. Good luck.
I
Photo
totally
chat is-
forgot. I totally
Photo
forgot
chat
about
is a
this.
disgusting blight upon this planet.
You can't take Vagabond. Rarran's. I don't know what Rarran's saying. I think your setup right now is good. You got 2 Econ Jokers and 2 Chads for the gold seals. I mean, our glass did break, I guess.
If I'm Edzy, I'm feeling like demoralized, sad. I start playing some Fiona Apple over there.
Well, this is great for Edzy. He had room for the Vagabond, and we have a good egg that every time we get
Yeah,
a temperance,
true,
it shoots
true.
our econ back up. So you gotta keep the mental game on point. But if you're in Edzy spot,
Ooh, 6 cents. Don't have space for it over here.
yeah, it's just tough.
On do you get rid of egg for 6 cents?
Doc.
How much is the value of this Joker lineup with without the egg?
If we already have Red Seal, you
Probably
don't
not.
take 6.
Yeah. That's what I am constantly talking about. That golden ticket is incredible for Rarran, but do we get rid of Dusk for it, or I don't know, man. That feels like probably not.
I mean, you just won, and you
can't.
You can't. You literally can't.
No.
Like, what are you fishing for? Only Blueprint Brainstorm.
Yeah. Idle, but yeah.
Yeah, Idle too. But even Idle is like, yeah, I guess, yeah.
It's exactly your point though, Doc. Especially when we can't onk anymore. If you have a red seal, especially if you have a gold seal and a purple seal to go along with that, I really hate at this point picking up a Seance or a Sixth Sense. It doesn't, unless it's just to thin your deck because you have a spot.
Yeah, you can't really even Ecto, huh?
You could Ecto. That's really the only hit at this point.
You could Ecto, but it's awkward with the Vagabonds.
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, it is awkward. You'd have to hold it.
There's nothing clean, basically. No. Is where it is.
Yes, Idol has not hit 3 of Hearts a single time for Edzy. Although Rarran, I kid you not, never got one Queen of Hearts hit in that last game, in which we had.
No, he got him on the small blinds, but then never skipped.
I thought that was Edzy's side. Did Rarran also get him?
No, they both got it.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's a mistake. Yeah, that's what you're speaking.
They hit at the same time. They missed at the same time.
Well, it's good that they were at least in sync.
Yeah, which makes it even more embarrassing, to be honest.
Oh no. But he took a walk. He recouped. And, despite being down in Idle in this game, I don't hate Rarran's position. Time to stare at this golden ticket. And I think we all agree that the decisions we would probably make is to pass. And
yeah,
I think
this
it's objectively correct. Yeah.
You definitely
have the purple seal in the deck. We just need to figure out how to obtain it, how to actually draw it. And Rarran keeps missing.
You definitely want to pop this tower on a low value card. Helps proc your idol on stuff you want more.
Yes.
For sure.
Also, the Crystal Ball coming at the perfect time for Edzy with this Vagabond.
True. Is Ouija hit for idle only going into your last life PvP, I think. I think that's the only time I'm doing something that drastic.
Or at the very beginning of a higher stakes game where you get an idol, in my opinion.
Rarran is out of stock, switching to the golden ticket here.
Okay. All right. Sure.
I guess the sock is a little bit worse than the dust for farming. Is it better than? Well, you're only playing one really big hand, right?
It's a little bit worse, but you definitely want to keep Dusk in case you get, like, if we do eventually get an idol and it's not a face card. What I find curious here is, and maybe it's just, maybe it's just because you mentioned it earlier, Doc, is like, if we have Dusk, Photo, Chad, like, we're just looking for idol. Are we really going to sacrifice one of those jokers to get more money to do it? And I think Rarran has to from the caster's perspective. I'm kind of shocked that he was able to make that read while playing.
Yeah. I guess there's one other card we didn't talk about that could be worth, and that's another Invis.
No.
Especially when you're up a life.
I mean, maybe I feel like even if we get Blueprint Brainstorm, you probably sell a Chad for it. And you keep the gold ticket at this point.
Really?
I think if you made that play to get rid of Sock, you're not satisfied with just a blueprint, right? Because the blueprint's not going to do it really. Well, I guess you copy Photo. It is more points for sure, but all right, we're speaking. I'm starting to speak very like hypothetically. Looking at Edzy's side, This looks very fun, dealing with all these taros and also making sure you don't win too quickly, but you still got to win at the end with these 6s in the idle card.
It's the perfect thing for us to have Edzy grab at the end of an extraordinarily long game 1.
Hey, we've only been here for 2 hours and 11 minutes, and there's only a slight possibility of having to play 3 more games after this. But more Balatro.
Balatro, tung sahur. Not opposed to popping these lovers here too. Also very good with idle.
Wow. You sound like the government trying to pop lovers.
Come on, man. Don't put the government on me.
And
Not this
we
close to
find
tax season. Seltzer!
No way we take that. We just got rid of a sock.
No, you get rid of Dusk.
How dare you? We are gonna grab the crystal ball.
You got 10 procs, right? And 4 lives left. It's not that terrible.
There's way too much time on the clock to be doing that.
I just think, again, like, the idea from Rarran has to be he thinks he's behind, which he is. He's about to go down by a lot of points in this one with the idle hit for the Edzy. Let's listen in.
Yeah, we got the
Like you're lying.
3 of hearts, red seal glass. We got the 2 death cards for Edzy.
He's astounded. You're astounded. I know. You didn't know I would be able to pull off such a.
Listen, at some point in this game, I feel like have you seen a single death this entire game?
Shorts.
Like, are they just gone? Like, what happened? Any ideas? After you're not responding, Edzy is putting me in a very precarious situation. I don't appreciate it. Oh no. Edzy, I was muted this whole time.
I said you were muted, but you didn't pay attention.
I'm sorry. I was too busy. I responded to your message, and that. Why'd you yell at me?
It's date night. I'm telling you, it's date night for these two.
I'm sorry. That's.
This was the tension Doc was hoping for.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have
when his wife came in the room. Yeah,
I said to you that I think you're lying.
I'm not.
I feel like there's no way. You know what, dude? I took a really interesting line. I'm not sure if it's actually correct or not, but it felt good. So I'm gonna pretend I made a good decision.
Okay. I mean, if it feels good, then
the jury is still out on whether or not it was, but I feel good enough with it.
Okay.
Is this my best hand? I think this is. Oh, it's kind of unfortunate the way I drew it.
Edzy doing some counting here. Wants to use the strength on as many 2s as possible, but also wants to make sure that we don't miss the 3 draw.
So this became like a really weird seed. I don't know about you. Like,
yeah,
it went from
like
being awesome until I feel like nothing happened. I don't know how else to describe it.
Me when I have a new jalapeno plant, but I forget to water it.
Why do I think you're lying?
Can't be lying about everything.
I'm chuffed.
Listen, I've seen you play before as well.
I'm just saying, we have not seen Rarran sniff any fingers in a while since hitting this double Chad.
When Edzy puts up this score, he's gonna be. I think we're gonna get a foot involved.
He's already in it. Those fingers are going straight in.
No, we just that was 4.
Sorry, the dryer went off and my dog started
happens.
barking. It's okay.
I mean, I have to play, right?
It's okay. Jimmy, it's a dryer.
Still no glass breaking.
You beat that?
Great question. I would guess yes.
Oh, come on.
But
Someone shook the 8 ball.
Last time you said you weren't sure, you
this
ended up
is-
just absolutely
yeah,
destroying. So.
Definitely getting
Yes?
it.
Okay.
But this time it's more sure. I feel
There's a lot of
Okay.
fantasy
Of course, I could be
points.
wrong again. I'm not
Fantasy
wrong.
season's over. It's for the love of the game now, baby.
In my heart.
Well, now if you're rare and you know exactly
Alright.
what happened.
All right, see you in a
If
little bit.
anything, I'm crashing out because I partially think that it's double idle. But I mean, at least it's not that.
Could be single, could be double, but
Yeah.
you don't get the E14 without at least one idol. Ancient Joker's not gonna cut it.
No. We finally strike some tens.
Oh!
Hallelujah. We're throwing a party.
You think Edzy is regretting not picking up those photos now? Or is it just zoned in?
We're so focused on the threes, there's no point now.
Yeah.
Especially once we threw the red seal on the three, it was decided we no longer care about sock or photo.
Yeah. These lovers are really, really good to have in the back pocket too. If you don't hit these threes, you just are gonna be able to guarantee an idle proc on something if it's not glassed.
Yeah, that's the nice part about Vagabond is we're really
And you
saying,
can house with them.
Mhm.
This Vagabond has been kind of MVP here.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's been good though.
If you hit your idle hit here, you're just skipping and it's Jover. You're Jobin.
Yeah. Yeah, being on one life here for Rarran, definitely. Wow, the gold card's just not showing up.
Oh, you hate to say it. You really do. I say the didgeridoo. I do want to bring up something that I have a bit of an onus with, which was the other day, the casters saying that my British accent was terrible. Okay. First off, where do you get off, mate?
You said that's
Alright.
Australian. That's 100% Australian.
Yeah,
You-
clearly.
If you two think that's Australian, all right. You gotta try to go there. All right.
That
You
is.
never been to Derby? You never walked through the bush?
I feel like I'm in Perth right now.
I think I'm a lot like Michael Caine. Batman is an idea.
Oh man, we weren't able to play a gold card there for Rarran. I mean, it's one of those things. Is it gonna matter in grand scheme of things? Probably not. Is it absolutely ruin your headspace? Yes.
Yeah. Back to in the shop. What could it be?
An Ecto here would be good for Rarran, and you rip it with the ticket because you just gotta find something.
Yep.
Not ideal.
And you don't even get a face card to aura.
Oh, you could have done 10 though. That would have been one strength away again. Bless you.
I'm so sorry to anybody watching. But I'm pretty sure dog hair went up my nose.
I'm curious
Better
if
up your nose than up somewhere else.
yeah.
You
I'm
know,
curious-
dog,
No, go
you
ahead.
are a doctor. And I have a
Hashtag
question.
not a medical doctor.
I've been asking anybody who's a doctor this question lately, and it's that if I breathe in a ton and then I press as much pressure on my tummy as I can, do you think I can push it from being an innie to an outie?
I think the jury's still out. I think we have yet to find someone who's willing to push hard enough.
I could be the Lance Armstrong of belly button transformations.
I gotta
could be
be
the first.
honest. Is it
You
rude
might also
to-
be the last.
yeah.
Looks like a little bagel dog.
Why would you want an Audi? No offense to those with the Audi.
Your own fidget spinner. It's kind of nice. I don't know.
That's just
Easier
like
to
an
clean.
Audi, an Audi a car. It's like a little fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Also, Zeno, you shouldn't have to justify yourself. You know, if you want an Audi or an Indy, either way.
I
it's fine.
guess. I just think everyone's
I'm
perfect the
telling
way
you,
they
this
are.
guy, exclusive guy versus inclusive guy is all I'm saying. All right.
You're right.
I'm trying to get everybody involved. No matter, some people even have a halvesy, you know, where it's 6 out on the left side and then the other side's an innie.
You know what? There's still a chance for Rarran if this idol doesn't hit. Right? Is the glass enough?
Yes. Absolutely. That's like the best case scenario.
Well,
I don't.
Edzy is stocked up on glass much more than Rarran is.
Yeah.
And you have double dusk.
Unfortunately, selling that sock for the ticket is just. It like I.
Would that win it though? Even still, what was it? It was 300. It was 300
It's a
million.
I mean, it depends how many. We have a death here, so we could have glass or death another glass jack. We never got a justice though for a red seal.
I guess. Oh, so I just have to get pregnant, is what you're saying? Okay. Well,
Which
I'll be right back.
Yeah, wait. Let's get in the lab. Let's work out the mpreg.
I know a lot about the Omegaverse. I would say that you both are cakes and I am a fork.
I don't know what this is. I don't think I want to know. Taco Bell. The sponsorship's still available though. I'm sure after
Taco
hearing this.
Bell, ring the bell.
I think I want myself more of a teaspoon, actually.
Taco teaspoon.
Little baby spoon.
Yeah, I think Edzy's pretty far ahead here. It seems.
Yeah, all the red seal glass does lean that way.
What a topsy turvy seed this was though. Like both players like pulling ahead at different spots is very not something you see that often. Is the back and forth? It's usually not so. I don't know.
Wait,
Rumble
what
in
did
the
you say?
jungle.
I said how large
Just
that
saying.
egg, though.
Oh, you have an egg.
I do.
Okay, you have. I was thinking to myself after that PvP, what would you have? And honestly, now that you say that, I'm even more confused. How does the egg make it such? How did you? What? You have an egg and you're scoring that much?
Indeed.
I can't wait to see what you're. I'm so excited. I'm watching like a thriller movie, and I'm so excited to see what the final build is. Like, I can't wait. This is exciting. You cook something marvelous. I didn't like the sound of that.
One red seal glass off here for Edzy. Also, I don't know if we pointed this out, but the idol did hit.
I finally
This
got a
is.
kill that made my egg.
You should be
I just,
07
like,
right
listen,
now.
I just want to say,
Zayna.
like,
I
my
wanna
mom's
see that arm
watching.
get
Like,
sore.
can you just not Can you just not? She's not actually watching. I was just trying to make you.
He's
like,
got the launch codes.
He does.
my mom's watching. Could you
Yes,
like
I mean,
not
so-
embarrass me like that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Essie. I knew
I
I
feel
can
like
count
when he
on
goes in
you.
this pose too, he's not allowed to smile or laugh.
My steals. A little too quickly.
Oh, Wait, you wouldn't be going
Breathe
for?
in, breathe in, breathe in, and
Is it a high
through the nose.
No, of course not. But I did draw all my steals, unfortunately.
Yeah, don't
Like,
laugh.
just to
Don't smile.
maximize my score, you know.
Especially in something as serious as the playoffs.
you
You know,
gotta-
this is
you
like
gotta-
this is not a joking matter.
Gotta do your best.
Okay. And yes, JJ McCarthy does look 15. 16.
I mean, if I win this is a miracle, but I'm gonna go with I probably don't win this. Is that fair to say?
Well, let's see.
That's pretty good.
So that one cheddar, yes, those are all Funko Pops behind him.
Yeah, Edzy, don't kill me. Okay, hold on. 1 second.
This is all right. Do you want to ship at the same time?
Sure. Count us down.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Well, they know we'll survive here. Rarran's about to get nuked from orbit.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's taking a really long time. Yeah, I figured.
Oh.
Okay, so hold on.
Idol was really deep, yeah.
Okay, I was trying to ask
I'm gonna go to the
myself, like,
bathroom.
was the Vagabond worth it? That was the probably the most crucial decision there. I think that like think that decides the game, because there were that's what I kept saying, like there's no death cards or anything like that. It's just
it was a little hard to get it until like I picked up Vagabond, and then obviously like with all the vouchers, 6 hands, like
yeah.
the Vagabond is definitely worth it because
I don't know. It's tough because I had like we had Dusk. I had Dusk,
Yeah.
2 Chads, a photograph, and at some point I had Sock. And then I was like, you're scoring that much anyways, so it's like I can't win the game at that point. So I went to Golden Ticket to try to get as much money as possible.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's like definitely what you should be doing. Because like if you get that much money, maybe you can roll into the idol, which makes it up a little.
Dano said 1 roll away, ante 2, partly because you played your gold card instead of keeping in hand. Wait, what'd you get in ante 2?
The idol.
I
I took a very greedy reroll, which left me with like $8 and idol and seance in the shop.
Oh, well, GG's, I guess. I mean, I guess it comes down to that. I went for photograph because I was like, oh, there's like nothing else in this seed.
Yeah, without idol, it's
Like it was so like ass. And then like it was even worse because like there was just no deaths. So like I couldn't make any money off the King of Diamonds gold seal because I was like, oh, like if I could copy it once, that doubles the value of like what I'm getting. Like
crazy, right? But yeah.
Oh.
There was very little deaths and very little devils as well. So you can't like the golden ticket wasn't even that strong either, unfortunately.
I mean, the Golden Ticket when I bought it was making me $20 per gold card. Like if it was the first card.
Yeah.
Like it was actually making me a lot of money. It's just it didn't amount to basically anything at that point. But I mean, I think the Vagabond was just the right decision. Like I think the Vagabond, I thought about it for a while.
I'm not sure what you can give up on your side, but like especially like if you can keep maybe golden ticket or another econ joker. That's why I have egg, right? Because if the Vagabond ever hits temperance, then I get a lot of money.
No, it's a good call. Definitely a good call. Definitely a good call.
Keep up in the rerolls and then hopefully find deaths to copy your glass or your gold seals.
No, it was definitely a good call.
What's the steak above white? I don't remember what it is.
It's red.
All right, let's do red steak, red duck.
Red steak.
I'm gonna have to order some food. Edzy, what should I get for dinner?
Jollibee.
I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah.
I picked up I just bought like I kind of woke up from a nap and I was like I need food, so I just went to like my 7-Eleven and picked up 2 hot dogs for the cheap price of $3.59.
I don't have a 7-Eleven like nearby, so I never have it.
Well, I mean, you're really not missing out on much. It's the cheapest thing I can get, but it's not like the hot dogs are like quality.
Yeah, no, I go. Is it the Costco hot dog?
Now that would be quality.
It's better. Is 7-Eleven's better or worse? I'm based on your reaction. It's
I would
worse.
say that I would rather, if I had to eat a 7-Eleven hot dog instead of getting Costco, you would have to pay me to the 7-Eleven hot dog, like by a lot.
Wow.
Because the
Okay.
Costco hot dog is so good.
I respect it. I said the Costco hot dog is very good.
All right.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right, so red deck, red stake. We enter Edzy up 2-0 in this best of 5. But Rarran, I don't think particularly playing badly at all. I think there was, I mean, that game kind of unfortunately decided very early on by that idol. But to Edzy's,
in game 1 we saw Edzy up the 2 idol difference, and Rarran being competitive from our side, we can see the tech that each player is working with. We can see it's in Rarran's favor. Rarran deciding to not go for it. In the second game, I think it was more, you need to figure out a way to generate value from your deck with gold cards, lucky cards, purple seals. Sometimes you're using the red seals as lucky cards or red seal gold cards. You need to figure out how to get value from your deck. That way it frees up your joker slots, so you don't have to use as many joker slots for value generators. I think once Rarran was locked into the scoring jokers, we had 2 Chads and then the photo, but the Chads, possibly value generators, were not generating enough value. We needed to do more work in the early game to set those up better.
Did they do red deck red stake?
Yes.
That's fucked up. Oh, the colorblind chatters.
Edzy's skipping for the money, which I really like. I don't know. I mean, what?
Both players skipping Cartomancer is crazy to me.
I
Skipping
get
the
it.
Cartomancer is wild.
I get it, because what if in that pack there's so much that could just...
No, what if in that pack you miss Cartomancer? What if...
That's fine. I think I'm fine.
What do you get that beats Cartomancer?
Chad, I guess.
There's
Right? Like, the Cartomancer was what Rarran was missing from the previous game.
Yeah.
If he had Cartomancer in the early game before Vagabond showed up, then we would have been fine.
I'll remember that if I play you again.
Cartomancer is one of those cards that I think it's hard to identify as when it's gonna be like how important of a card it is until you know how important of a card it is.
I think
especially this early too, that would have been really good.
It feels like on lower stakes, Cartomancer is going to become obsolete quickly. The thing is, what makes Cartomancer obsolete quickly is the Cartomancer itself giving you the value generator to make it obsolete. So
yeah, so like early on, Cartomancer is stronger than, let's say, 8-Ball, for example, in that position. But you hold on to 8-Ball because it gets better later. And so you don't have to hold on to Cartomancer forever. You just keep it for maybe 4 tarot cards. That's enough.
Yeah.
Sell it after that.
I think it is the 100% biases in our own heads of like it hurts more to miss something, even though you are missing the Cartomancer.
No, you get Empress, you get a suit changer. That helps you win the first PvP. That's it.
The thing is just like you're remembering the one time that you're like, okay, yeah, no, Cartomancer makes complete sense, and your opponent grabbed the Buffoon pack and it had Idol, and then you lost the game. Or it had Blueprint, or it had Brainstorm.
If I'm gonna die from a Buffoon
I'm not
pack,
saying...
let me die.
I'm saying it's
Let's
like...
not be result-oriented.
No, it's 100% a like fault of the human brain. But I think we see it time and time again, especially in MLBA with the way the queues work.
Yeah.
That people will pass on a Joker that's like objectively in the top 50% that you should be taking over that pack, but it hurts.
Polychrome Stone, my favorite card.
It's up there for me, yeah.
It's really good. All right, let's listen in. This is going to be an interesting first PvP.
Skip.
I did not skip, no. Did you skip?
I skipped.
No polychrome
For
for...
the investment tag on the big blinds.
I did think about it. Might come back.
Yeah,
to
my
bite
initial
you, I'm
read
not
here
gonna
is
lie.
Edzy slightly favored going
that's
in.
Scary. That's ominous.
Rarran, more importantly, missed the gold seal again.
I mean, we'll see.
That's
I don't know.
bad.
I hate it.
I'm trying to remember where I found one particular Joker, but I could be wrong where I found
Wait,
it.
why is Edzy not playing the
Was
with the check?
I?
Oh, I guess a
Super
full.
ominous.
I'm very bad at drawing cards. I'm starting to realize this.
Happens
Like,
like all the time.
I get a little upset, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Alright, I think you got this one.
Are you baiting me? Because I'll
No,
play
I-
a throwaway hand that makes me money.
Alright. I think
Okay,
you,
okay.
you got it, you got it, you got it.
Alright, see you in a
Alright, see you.
The smear joker helping definitely with the to-do list flushes for Edzy. And then still somehow kept falling into the 3 of a kind with the jacks in the back pocket regardless.
No seltzer for either player.
I definitely like seltzer for both players. But again, no gold seal for Rarran. Because they didn't skip for the investment tag. They were unable to open up packs.
I don't OP this investment tag.
Really punished.
I remember watching a skip tier list video back in the day that said investment tag was ass.
Who did that?
Couldn't tell you.
It did get buffed from $15 to $25.
Yeah, that was that
Really?
was a tier list in the old update. I don't want to.
Truly. From a forgotten era.
Yeah, exactly. People still watch some of those tier list videos and they're like, "What do you mean this?" I'm like, you can literally hear me describe a different thing happening. But okay.
We should do a tournament on the OG Balatro patch.
These kids would get destroyed by the arm.
That would be awesome, though. The arm.
Hermit here, I think, is the clear answer for Rarran. Probably could see. Yeah, I would sell that tower. You could sell the blue joker. Why not? Sell them both. I definitely think if I'm Rarran, though, I take Paradolia over blue joker. And we're going to see that exact play by Edzy. Paradolia, yes, it's a speculative joker, but if you find Midas Mask, if you find Faceless, if you find even Sock, it's so good for value generation. Parking. Photo. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things you can just make it work.
My favorite speculative joker to pick up.
Well, Oops is technically speculative, but it feels like it always has a purpose almost right away.
Yeah.
Like these Luckies. So yeah, I mean, weirdly enough, this is the most I've liked Edzy's position over Rarran in any of the games thus far. Despite it being very minimal difference. This gold seal is, again, massive with the Chad. I love the Paradolia play. We have more tarot generation. Or we just have more, we've generated more tarots at this point.
How much are we thinking about these extra discards too, going in to these later blinds? Is there anything specific that we would be looking or playing around or changing in our decision making, or is it just kind of like one of those things where it's like it's happening, so it's just nice to have?
I think
it means you hold on to the to-do list longer. It's easier to make those hands. I don't think Rarran is thinking about that at all. I think Rarran goes for it either way, whether they have the extra discard or not. It's just this way they don't get punished.
Yeah.
There's the reserve parking. There's your punishment for not taking.
Even Smiley Face here.
And Smiley Face. Yeah. Both. I mean, Edgy's going to have a 6 setup here in just a moment. Get rid of that Jolly Joker. Add a Chariot, too. Doesn't see the reserve right away. Oh, he's going to see it.
Paradolia diff.
Oh, for a second, I thought Jolly blocked into the reserved on Rarran's side, but no. This bean is going to help Rarran get full to-do list value, though, if we do go that route.
Full to-do list value, full tarot value, too. You get to see If we get some packs, you're gonna get to see all your cards when you open them. Could do silly Ouija play, you know.
I
Potentially
don't
on the
hate this
spectrum.
play from Edzy. Maybe we just sack it for
You're this guy cues me.
money.
Being reserved over the smiley face, yeah.
Yeah.
Moshi moshi.
I agree.
What we doing?
And with the Japanese.
Listen, I don't speak that language.
Edzy hitting the dock pose here as well.
Wait.
That's
that's
my
a
favorite
single
champion in
sniff.
League of Legends. Other than Ari.
He's not going
Play
all
League of
4
Legends?
fingers this time.
Yeah.
Are you speaking? What,
I think
what,
he's
what
got
language is
with
that?
the help of the bean, he's got a little bit more confidence here.
Mm-hmm.
Language, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you're saying, dude. What language is that?
The first one was Japanese. That's how you answer a phone in Japanese.
Do it again?
Moshi moshi.
Oh, Moshi
And then
Moshi?
the second one
Oh.
was Chinese, which is how you answer a phone in Chinese, which is way.
Yeah, I just learned so much. That's awesome, dude.
No way. Then I watched
I actually just learned so much.
the
Right there. It's
Cat's Eye
crazy.
Coachella performance and stood there the entire time like this.
Do you think I'm gonna find the right card?
My wife is a huge fan of Cat's Eye, but I think we are gonna take this PvP on Rarran's side on 4 and not be actually that down in money. Well,
No. If this hits, no hits.
yes, hits.
Hits on malts, not on money.
Good amounts.
Sure.
Looking for my best card.
Oh, we do have the
Edzy is not just
polychrome.
up this gold seal, but also up this holographic. In these early PvPs, especially when combined with the polychrome rock and a little bit buried action.
Yeah, maybe Edzy does have this. And by maybe, I mean I think he does have this.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You to beat me?
Oh,
Even the stone cards are face cards, chat. Even the stone cards.
let's say depends on my lucky hits.
Okay. I mean, depending on where you are on the queue, you're probably winning most. The first 2 I played got like plus 20 twice. Yeah.
All right.
This does not bode well for our Canadian compatriot here.
No,
So I was
and
saying
it's-
this about the previous game. The players maybe more on Rarran's side missing out on the opportunity to get value from your decks, get more money from your deck. Here we have kind of the opposite. We have Edzy has value generating jokers, and the scoring is coming from that holographic. It's coming from that polychrome stone card. So Edzy here not needing something like Smiley Face, for example, because we have access to that holographic for scoring.
And this is like something I feel like, early on in the multiplayer ranked seasons, I was high up there, and now I get my butt kicked all the time. But I think one thing I was an early adopter to is rip every standard pack, because you want these seals, you want like Doc saying, or you can get your scoring that way, and then your jokers can be the value generators. But the standard packs are so insanely powerful, and I don't know if everyone understands how high the odds are to get seals, to get additions, at the very least enhancements.
You want to fill all of the necessary roles as quickly as possible and then optimize.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you want to figure out, okay, which roles are my deck filling or versus my jokers.
Yep.
And so it's sort of like balancing it that way.
When we finish PvP rounds and Doc gives us the primer post battle, it kind of feels like on the NFL broadcast cutting back to John Madden and the whiteboard. It's awesome. I love it. This brainstorm here.
Okay, Doc, do you not put the purple seal on the polychrome there to make it? Maybe you want
I
to.
was thinking the same.
For sure, you put it on the polychrome.
Okay.
And then you copy it. And then you got 2 of them.
I was a little
And then you
surprised.
play your full house or your flush house or whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I think one of the things you learn early on when you're playing Balatro for the first time is you get faced with that decision and you will put the purple seal on a card that maybe you don't want to use so that you can discard that and then use the card that you want. But chat, it's usually almost always better to put those kinds of seals or stuff on the cards that you want to use because you're going to keep those cards in your hand and you're going to want to clone those cards and you're going to want to keep using those cards. It's one of the first hard lessons I think you'll learn about the game.
I also think it happens with steal cards. Oftentimes people will steal the card they're not playing into, which also Rarran here. Deathing the Jack instead of justicing first and holding on to the death for in round. I'm a little surprised by that. But you put the seal on the card you're playing because that way if you draw all the other cards, you can just hold the seal in hand. If you don't, then you can always play that card. That's some Balatro 101 tips from your Major League Balatro casting crew.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing the purple glass on Edzy's side here.
Yeah, it's exactly what I think Rarran should have done, and now I think this really is starting to seal this game. We're just gonna be up on value generation on Edzy's side.
Yeah, there's a lot of snowball happening on Edzy's side coming out of this, and I don't really see an angle right now for Rarran to pull out of this. Even the comeback gold from losing a life here is not really gonna make too much of a gap close considering we have this reserve parking cloning, the extra resource generation off of these purple seals. It's quite dire. Even the bean is also giving resource advantage.
It's a big
and
bean.
it's gonna hit a proc here on that first jack.
Nope.
Tough line for Rarran to figure it out here. And rebate, oh no.
Let's get out of
Is
that
rebate
park.
better?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's longer too.
Well, but they're the same size Joker. Ancient Joker.
Low key though, also another super niche scenario. Ancient Joker, brutal. Jokers that have obscure sizes when it's the boss that flips them around and you can't see. You can still see because they're flipped around. Or sometimes they're vibrating. My favorites.
You can tell based on how many chips they give you.
The other thing too that's really wild that I learned is that you can turn your game speed down to 0.25 and you can grab one.
You don't have to
before it
turn it down. You
shuffles.
can just grab it if you're skilled enough.
I am 33.
I'm about to
Yeah,
turn
let's
30.
not
I
be
don't have that
ableist
problem.
today, no?
Well, I mean, you and I, Doc, we can, you can grab
Okay.
it. Nandre's one of the best gamers I know. I know he can grab that thing at 4 times speed.
Okay. But what about the other million Balatro players or whatever?
Yeah, they can turn it down. Just not
Yeah, what about
Nandre.
Wingcap X?
Well, Wingcap has, fun fact, one of the greatest voices I've ever heard in my life. That is a person who should be
That's
casting
also rare.
Major League Balatro.
You don't grab Jokers with your voice.
Serious time here. We have a legendary Joker.
Percolator!
And shout out, we do have Cole in the alternate broadcast booth with Bean and Vagabond, so we knew this was obviously going to happen, and here it is in Game 3.
So, how do we feel about this percolator here when you're down? It's out of all the pulls, it's probably. Let's think. I'd rather have a trib for sure right now.
It's
But
like
I don't know if there's anything else I'd rather have more than percolator.
I think it's a crazy move. Tell me how you both feel. I pass on Ancient if I'm rare.
Pass
you
on
pass on
ancient. Sells the percolator.
That's crazy. That's... All right.
You have a justice up top in brainstorm.
I forgot we have Brainstorm. I'm definitely not passing Ancient. I apologize. I just get rid of the trio. But I would have thought.
Yeah, we got Brainstormer, we got Chad, we got.
Yeah.
You don't even have to play a flush. You just play we 4 of a kind with the Ancient Joker could be.
I can't believe he sold Percolator
with a
It's
brainstorm.
too fun. Even if you don't think it's better, it's so much more fun.
It's a little bit of a move that feels like maybe you don't want to have to deal with playing against being in the next round.
I would have maybe considered it if I didn't have a Justice up top.
Yeah,
Like-
or Lovers if you want to pick up
Both?
an Ancient Joker.
Yeah, Lovers too with Ancients.
I-
You're so right.
It's one of those things that at this point in the game, even if you're behind, you can't sell out of it. You just got to bite the bullet and be like, well,
Mhm.
I got to figure it out.
I
So
guess
I actually played this
maybe-
game against Edzy before, where you've got Ancient Joker unfavorable, and then so whatever it hits, you make it work. So whatever the suit is, then you change all the cards. You bring in a Death, you bring in a Justice, you bring in all the tarot cards, and
We'll
do
see
it on the
what-
fly.
Edzy sells for legendary. I assume it's just going to be the trio, but
I mean, is there a world where Edzy doesn't take Soul? No, right?
no, of course not. It's definitely. You sell the trio. If you had a really good Joker there, you sell mail and rebate.
We
You just can't miss. Oh, I mean, there's 25% chance it's Trib, and if you don't have that, you lose the game. Per KO
Pops the
is
Fool for
over there.
Emperor. Deep Scalp Itch.
Head and Shoulders. Contact us.
Yeah, well, I think Head and Shoulders is why I'm bald, maybe. I haven't really figured it all the way out yet. But when I was growing up, I used to shower twice a day, and I would shampoo both times. I think that might be why I'm bald, because I thought you were supposed to do every time you showered.
No one let you know. That's messed up.
Put your
Yeah,
head into your shoulders.
that's kind of that. You could say a bald person kind of does have a third shoulder, huh?
It's a lot of shoulders to
Really?
cry on.
Third shoulder opened.
The Rasengan.
The world is huge for Edzy here with
Yeah.
Ancient
Oh my god.
Joker. What a hit. And then you get the
Move the
KO
back
hit,
out.
but he forgot to move it to the left.
You freaking dingus! He
Knock
knows
it.
we're calling him a dingus. He almost
All
fell
right.
out his chair.
Let's listen.
Greetings.
Hello.
How's it going?
I slightly messed up on my ordering.
I'm sure you're gonna be okay.
Who knows?
I wouldn't be too worried about it. That's coming from the king of misplays.
I see it.
That's you make me laugh. You come into this stream acting like, oh no, I misplayed.
I did misplay. It was
Drops
a
an
huge
atomic
misplay.
nuke on me, casually
My
walks.
entire chat is hard flaming me right now.
Oh, what are they
There's no
saying?
mods
What
in chat
are they
either.
saying? Let me know what they're saying. I'll speak to them personally if you don't. If
It says,
you're...
well played. It's a time save. We should speed running.
That sounds nice. I think.
Yeah, I was just kidding. My chat doesn't flame
What's that like?
me. Honestly, I wouldn't know. Actually, they love flaming me. It's part of the stream experience that I'm trying to provide.
The nicest thing I've ever heard.
Stupid here. Oh my god. Oh,
Doing the wrong order, I think.
that's a great chat message.
Give me a second as I ask myself what is the best hand I can do here.
This is like the meme where Jesus is the guy playing Jesus talking to the director with all
Yeah.
the blood.
I feel like it's not that. I feel like it's this.
Edzy's being like, oh yeah, my bad misplay.
Ooh.
All right, behold.
What is this? Hand. We're copying. Oh, I guess Chad might be the right copier, actually. I don't know. You know, that hand could have been better
16.
if we had a couple negative consumables up top, I think.
Can you beat that?
Unfortunately, I
I'm a
think
coffee
so.
baby.
This guy, man, just this guy. Etsy, you have my number every PvP.
So you gotta dox his
I got a very fortunate tarot draw. Why I think I can get there.
Oh, you're getting there for sure.
I got you. I got you.
Question is, how much do I want to spend on it?
I mean, go big or go home, no?
Oh my god. Whatever.
Forgot a copy rebate.
Sorry, just
Man, this
more
brainstorm's
misplaced.
terrible for Edzy.
I'm sure the casters are looking at both of us like shaking their heads. You know, come to think of it, have we seen an 8-ball this entire time?
No, I think there was one in the first.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I must have
You have
skipped
seen
it.
an
I didn't
8-ball.
look. Oh, maybe you're right.
When I
think
saw
did
the
see it,
8-ball
actually.
yesterday, I gave Zeno the
I think
finger.
I glanced at it for 1 second.
And I stuck it right up my nose.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, if I'm Edzy, I don't use the justice here when we got Plinko.
No,
Yeah.
especially we know Rarran score. We didn't have to.
It is kind of a mog, though.
All right, nice amount of money too.
Not bad, huh?
All right.
Well, we have what?
Idol in the shop.
You know, I think Perkeo would be really good to help deck manipulate here.
Uh,
I'm sorry. This is why I sold Ancient, by the way, dog.
Fingers.
Oh no.
Well,
I
you take
mean-
the negative superposition, obviously. You just sell Ancient here. Well,
Yeah?
you could sell rebate.
I know
guess.
how good rebate is with brainstorm, but like, okay. All right.
My God, what in the world? Well, now you don't need rebate because, as Doc would allude to, there's nothing to roll for anymore.
Yeah, what are you gonna get better?
You can just get money from Perkeo copies on something. I don't know. So the
What you
negative.
do is Plinko copies justice. Whatever ancient hits, you drop the justices in PvP. That's it. 5 at a time, whatever it is.
What do you mean idle?
Yeah.
Or do you
Yeah,
need
so
to
you,
keep
you
Ancient?
get 5, you hold 5 justices, and then you make 5 glass of whatever you're gonna idle.
You don't. We keep
Or you
Chad here
5
because it's
death,
our.
5.
We can make copying Chad. We can make $24 a round with the
Wow.
gold seal. We don't need rebate.
No idol for Rarran.
He skipped it.
No, he sold it. Took it, sold it. He wants to keep the rebate.
The Billie Eilish boomerang idol is gone.
Can you get rid of Chad? Edzy. I guess.
We get a red seal here. We are some strengths away, but with that Perkeo and Brainstorm, really we just need to find a strength and be able to pull it into our consumables.
Or just death.
Yeah, that's where
Think
Rarran
you-
could have been
You
ahead.
roll here, right?
If Rarran kept the rebate or got rid of the rebate, had the idol, because we have Perkeo on Edzy's side, we're up a Joker slot. The thing is, this Perkeo is glass. It is death.
Wait, Fool is actually so good to wrap.
Yeah,
It's like
Edzy not
easily the
punished
best
for
route.
keeping the devil.
Yeah. Which is, that's the kind of greed I love to see. Here's a good question.
Hope
Do
you're
we
happy.
think either player will proc a superposition?
No.
Not with that attitude. Look at this.
Yo,
Look at
yo,
We're
this
about
on
to. We're
Edzy's
going
side.
to.
yo.
We're about to on both
And we got
sides.
brainstorm for the copy.
Let's go. Yes.
It's gonna be strength, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Choke on it.
Okay, but Edzy could have done that in a slightly better order, maybe, and had justice on the fool.
Yeah, but it was so pog. My dog just sneezing in my open mouth.
Sounds like a you problem. Why is your mouth open next to Jimmy?
I'm probably not going to make it to the end of this game then, huh? I'm going to get mad pug disease. She knows. It's okay.
Hot take.
Mm-hmm.
I hate leveling up 4 of a kind in multiplayer.
Why? Because you just want to bang out 5 instead?
I agree.
It's got to be 5, yeah.
It's gotta be 5
I
cards.
prefer leveling up full houses.
I'll do it in
Yeah.
higher stakes, but if it's like, if I start,
I think it
rolling
makes
up,
sense in higher stakes. It's you don't always get the full 5, but it's like if you have something like Ancient Joker or Idol, you don't have perfect deck fixing. You could just throw garbage full house. You just jam anything in there.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree. If once you have idol or ancient, you should never grab a 4 of a kind level again. There's no point.
It's just so hard to hit that skip button.
Yeah, we're even seeing Rarran using the Fool for the 4 of a kind level to make room for that Vagabond.
Interesting.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Interesting.
You know what would go well with this Vagabond Super KO?
Percolator. Chariot World. There is a death for Rarran.
Unfortunately, we don't have glass.
No.
And because we kept the ancient, we're copying wilds, and it's just ancient's just not that powerful of a joker.
Especially without multiple re-triggers against an idol.
Edzy missed. Is Edzy gonna lose a life here?
No, surely not. It's fooled right now? 4 of a kind? Oh no.
We sold out a Plinko, but this Vagabond could be a way back in.
Mm-hmm. True.
On 1 life without the idol.
1 life Vagabond turn. You have to believe.
Well, okay, I mean, he's got a full stack of Wild Jacks.
They are wild.
Yeah, I mean, no Ancient Joker on Edzy's side. So what we're looking at is going to be the probably Brainstorm on Ancient Joker versus Brainstorm on Idol.
Negative hit the road incoming. Edzy is kind of...
Well, the fact that we got rid of Chad is crazy to me on Edzy's side.
That's going to be 4 deaths this round for Rarran. Oh my god.
What is this, Edzy in game 1? Am I right?
Literally. Doesn't need showman. I don't need no showman. I'll do bad all by myself.
This fool's
No,
gonna
you can't, Edzy, you can't.
It's kind of like
Percolator? Well, do you think you think from kind of like what Doc was saying? Like, I'm thinking that my opponent is back against the ropes, and they're gonna have to take this Vagabond to come back. If I buy it and I win, well, I guess no, you're just trying to knock him out. Is he gonna get 4 justices up top here? with the full combo.
Oh man, they're really trying to irritate Doc. So many
Yeah.
Mars bars being taken.
Yeah. Me when I love Snickers.
I can't have that. I'm allergic to nuts, so Mars bars are all I got. Shout out to the Europeans.
You're allergic to nuts?
Don't reply to him, Zano. Don't reply to him, chat.
Fades on Ancient Joker. Red Seal Spectral Pack.
Red Seal is pretty nice here for Rarran. Unfortunately, it came after we spawned 7 deaths. That would have been nice like a second ago.
Yeah.
So here's my... this is the reason I normally don't take Ancient. Is because it doesn't matter what your deck is. And Glass is just so much better.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could do both.
You can do both. You can do both. It's especially...
If you win the
You
roll.
you could turn every suit into Glass.
Yeah.
Dream a little bigger, man.
I mean, and here's the thing. If we had Perkeo, I love it. I think that is a crazy line we could try.
Yeah.
I mean, we're playing on red stake, which is basically white stake.
But it's basically green stake.
Which is, in and of itself, kind of basically white stake.
True.
We have Brainstorm, we have Vagabond, we've got Purple Seals. Whatever you need to do, you can do it.
You could do it. So Edzy is gonna have quite a few deaths here as well if they choose. I think he... You have so many glass cards already. I feel like the deaths are better, no? Well, I guess if you miss your idle hit, you want the justices, but if you hit it, you want the
You
death.
want the ability to do both.
Yeah,
both,
you can.
yeah.
You'll know because you'll know your idle hit before you go in. So
Yeah.
you just play around that, I guess.
All the more reason for Edzy to keep the Ancient Joker over, let's say, Rebate, for example.
Rebate.
Well, I think I also would have kept Chat. Again, it's both of them. I really don't like keeping Rebate over either.
I will be right back. I'm gonna try and get the jersey.
Oh my god. Is it finally going to happen? Are we finally going to be able to ship out jerseys? I got to go to something under team.
King of Spades on the idol for Edzy.
Sounds good enough.
Yeah. Spectral Pack we know has a red seal. Could be a king in there. Jacks instead.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 lives. I think for Edzy, it's a pretty easy choice here. Like, it's up. That's not polychrome, though, Jack. That's holographic.
Yeah, I mean, it could drop it on the 8. I think we got enough tarot tech. We could make polyglass.
You could Ecto. But I think you Red Seal.
My rice is ready.
It hit rebate. This man has been so punished for keeping this rebate over so many things. Oh my god. Edgy, very lucky. Again, I mean, there's a slight chance for Rarran, but it's looking pretty good for Edzy, even in just this PvP. Let's listen in.
Oh, that was interesting.
What happened?
Well, I lost a life, but don't worry about that. But my more recent play was interesting.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little worried. But we'll see what happens.
We will see. We will see.
Good news is after this is done, I get to eat food.
You're what? Oh, you get to eat.
Get to eat food, yeah.
I see.
So what time you wake up, Drew? Like in the morning?
It depends if it's a weekday or a weekend. Cause on the weekday, I wake up at 6 a.m. Well, a little
Oh my
before.
god.
Yeah, I got stuff to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
How many steals can I hold in hand?
Be considered you don't need to hold any.
But I want to hold them. I want to feel them.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. What is going on over there?
Ooh. Hit any wheels recently?
I definitely hit one at some point. But that was so long ago.
What am I doing here?
Are we not copying idle on Edzy's side? It's
Ooh.
definitely idle.
Nasty turn order there.
All right. I see how it is.
It better be idle, because I'm not getting dressed up all spiffy in my jersey if it's not going to be an idle copy.
So beautiful.
That's nice. I like this color.
That
How big is his
package
hand?
may have traveled all the way around the world 4 times to get to Nandre.
China!
It did. I think this is.
Oh God, he
I
went
think I'm
silent on me.
0-7-ing.
Yeah.
I'm counting it up.
Yeah, no, I get you.
King of Spades, full glass all the way down with a dusk.
1,
I
2,
mean,
3.
the Rarran hand's no slouch either, but get that tennis elbow going. You lean so far back when you salute.
Seems good.
You move forward, yet it still feels like you're leaning back.
It's kind of large, I would say.
There we go.
I'm not actually sure what's the better math here. Okay.
I don't think we got enough in the tank here.
No, I don't know.
It's only level 1 flush house.
Yeah, it's just ancient versus idle.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be off by the factor of
This might just be better.
Do the math.
The math. I don't know if I have. That depends on. I mean, you had the luxury of making a decision that I don't think I had.
I'm not sure what you're.
I'm a deep with the
I'll
two
tell you in a
mentats.
second. I don't know.
what a first game. Despite it being a 3-0, just fantastically, I think, played by both players throughout.
I think this is an amazing match.
Yeah.
Up and down.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Very,
so
very tight.
close.
Yeah, I couldn't
margins.
because I was at 1 life. Like, there's no way I could have taken the idol. Like, I didn't have time.
Yeah.
I didn't have time. So, like, in the situation I was in, like, I had to sell for H and then just hope that it was enough. But I mean, even if I got through this, like the longer the game goes, the worse it is for me.
Yeah. Did you not get the per KO?
I did, but I didn't think it was worth holding on to because
Oh.
like I saw, what did I see in the shop? I don't
crazy
remember what I saw in the
from
shop.
Edzy.
Like Perkyo was like 1 tarot card per round when
Yes.
I could have gotten more tarot cards with what I was doing.
Well, no, per KO is 2 tarot cards around because.
Brainstorm. Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
But, yeah,
I think like
similarly,
with
Bag Ball is 2
I think the Perkeo is actually much better for you than it was for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had the
Because,
idol.
When you have idol, yeah, you just copy death or fool, and then like
Yeah.
I just used 2 deaths, 2 glass, and a fool in that PvP just to make a flush 5.
Yeah, no, I figured. Yeah, I'm guessing your idol hit here too, right?
It hit King of Spades, which is a hit quotation mark.
Yeah, it was a glass card, so you just copied it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, I brought Justice in, so I would have been able to make. I literally brought Justice, Fool, and Deaths, and like a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, no,
So I
you
could've
were
made
set
a
up for
bunch
sure.
of them.
Yeah, for sure. No, you were set up. Yeah, I think like in this game, because of the situation I was in, like seeing both of them, it's like I'm so cooked. You have so much time in that case. And then
Yeah, 'cause I have a
Perkeo's
flag.
kind of solidifies that because like then you get it basically every hand as long as you hit something that's good. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's really hard because of how like the earlier blinds went down, like the earlier PvPs.
Yeah,
just, like,
it's
if you
fu-
see
it's-
the idol, it's like, oh, how
The
do I
very first PvP, was that the first time you hit luckies or used luckies?
The first PvP, I have a hollow jack and I played a 4 of a kind. It was lucky, but I'm not sure if it hit a plus 20.
Okay.
But I had a polychrome stone card as well, so I played 4 of a
Oh
kind.
yeah, you were
hollow jack,
right.
polychrome
You
stone.
know, yeah. Nah, you deserve this game. Like you deserved it. I think after the first game, I just giga tilted. Like I was so mad at the idol, dude. I was so frustrated. And then
Yeah, that.
you
I
could
mean,
see it on my
idol did it
face.
to
I'm like
idol.
pretty confident. Like the second game, I looked like I was just pissed. 'Cause I was fuming. But yeah, I mean that's the game, right? You got to handle RNG. This is why when people ask me you should play a Hearthstone tournament, I always go I'd rather like do literally anything else. I don't know how people do it. It's so insane. I mean, good luck against Bean. I even if I beat you, I'm pretty sure I lost against him. So at least now I can watch and be a spectator.
I need to. I think I played Bean like, gotta be maybe 5 to 6 times in like best of 1s and best of 3s, and I have lost every time except for one like kind of goofy game that we were playing while we were waiting for a game to cast. So
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever won against him.
Good luck. Good luck. I don't know. All right.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'm gonna go eat some food. Congrats on the win again. Good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you. GG's. It was fun playing,
Jeez.
and I never got to hear your answer to the trolley.
It's
did you
day
really get an
night.
answer?
I swear, it's day night for them.
I don't know if you did. All right. I'll see you later, Edzy. Have a good rest of your night.
All right. Well, Nandre, Doc, thank you for joining me on this beautiful cast. You both will be back tomorrow. Different
will be.
booths set up, but hello, Edzy.
Anything?
Aw.
Anything interesting to say for my part?
I mean, I just, Rarran kind of hit the nail on the head there. Good job with the just sort of the mental fortitude, the endurance. We only did 3 games today, but could be potentially 5 games. for some of these playoff matches.
5 games. Just
Yeah,
that's
just
gonna take
Edzy,
a lot of
absolute great job keeping the fingers out of the nostrils.
Yeah, big
Back
difference.
off your philosophical quandaries. You're not digging deep enough into these scenarios. The trolley problem, Edzy, that is some first year freshman philosophy stuff. We need to get into much harder hitting things. Like if I bring a gun into a Chipotle, are they still going to charge me for guacamole? You got to come up with some stuff that means, and that is how you legume.
Beautiful. All right. Well, everyone, we'll see you tomorrow for Balenos Bear versus C-Dubs. You can remember, join the Discord to get all your information, stay up to date with the schedule, but I'll be posting
Buy the
obviously.
merch, buy the stickers.
Yeah, buy the merch, buy the stickers. The jerseys came in, which means we likely are going to be able to ship them very shortly. There's only 10 sets of the pins remaining. All right. Nandre, you still streaming?
No, I'm
All
going
right.
to movies.
Oh, yeah. Go enjoy Mario.
I'm gonna go eat rice.
Go enjoy some
Peace
rice.
out.
All right. See you all later. Bye-bye. All right, see you, YouTube. Hey, send you all over Bear.